welcome to the show! I am Wolfie Bane, your evil GM for today, and we are back with Geddon, the Central Magic D&D 5-ish campaign. And we're actually all here this week. We've not got anyone missing, there's no one incapacitated by heat stroke, and we're all actually here. So, to start us off, let's do each character saying who they are. Bob, say something.
Something, and I'm a shadow elf who's not got a shadow anymore.
Yep. Jay, say something.
Yo, what's poppin', Chief?
Zara, say something.
Hello.
Gav, say something.
Hello, I'm not well. How are you?
And Steph, say something.
Hey.
So, we're going to have a proper recap, but before we have the proper recap, Zara, why don't you do your initial recap, which we specifically went, give us a minute, we need to be live before this starts, because it started amazing. Okay, go.
The famous five went to Disneyland. And so what happened was last time, or the time before last time, but really it was last time, we're going to pretend that it was last time, we got all our IDs. And
I
then...
thought you were going to take on with the piss steak one, with the baggy eating children.
Yeah, wait.
The story involved from that point.
God.
You
Let her
really-
flow.
We'll have to tell them how we got to Disneyland. We got all our IDs, and the ID man wrote my name down wrong, so I got very angry, and I was arguing with him, and he wouldn't change it, and then he knocked us all out and put us in a crate, and we got shipped off to Disneyland, and then while we were there, Baggy got really angry and hungry, and saw this tubby child, so ran into the crowd to eat this child, and then oh look, I've lost my inspiration now.
Don't worry about it.
No, wait. Then Cav, help me. Tell more story. Tell more story.
Where were we? Baggy eating people at
Baggy
Disneyland.
Baggy was chasing after some random kid at Disneyland.
Oh,
But
right.
because the kid was eating candy floss, and Baggy just wanted the candy floss.
I'm not
But the
convinced.
child didn't realize that. So he started screaming and like running through the crowds, and then everyone was screaming because there was this weird bag with teeth running around on the loose, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, it's a killer bag!" And then, Cav, help me.
Is this the
Everyone
plot of
should
Lilo and
just
Is this the
I
plot
thought
of
that's
Lilo
when
and
he ate all the
Stitch?
children.
Oh my god, it Loki is. Huh?
I thought he ate all the children.
Then
No,
the
he didn't
heroic
eat-
non-disclosed mouse mascot comes out and saves the day from
Ronald Rat, you know, back
Ronald Rat.
Oh yeah, non-disclosed Ratmon.
Yeah, it's the rodent. Rodent.
Rodent.
And then
Boris the capybara. Classic.
Yeah.
And then Darth Vader came out.
Darth
and
Vader. Never
And
forget
then
Darth Vader.
was
He
like,
gave his
"Oh,
life.
I'm giving you another dark mark on your arm." And then we were like, "No, not another dark mark." And then Baggy thought that Darth Vader's light Baber was candy floss. So he bit into the light Baber and got a little bit electrocuted, but then Darth Vader also got electrocuted, and then it set off a fireworks display, and Baggy accidentally saved the day. And that kid was just sitting on the floor crying.
And that is how the end of Pirates of the Caribbean 6 is going to go, everybody.
Yeah. And we all got ice cream and then went on rides. That Indiana Jones backwards ride that's really fun.
Jindiana Bones.
Jindiana Bones.
Jindiana.
Harrison Jones, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Legendary
now
apple.
Marvel
And we
will
went to the
be
gift shop.
Marvel will be taking our checks anytime now. Just send it in the mail.
And that
You're
Lewis guy
welcome.
was there.
Hamilton.
No,
Lewis
not that one.
Lewis Hamilton
other
made
one.
a cameo.
Hewis Lamilton was
SL
here.
SL Lewis. What's his name?
I don't know.
R.S. Lewis. What you mean, like the Alice in Wonderland? That's C.S. Lewis. Isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's CS.
Louis Ferrigno, the original Hulk.
What's his
Louis
name?
Theroux.
No, Lewis.
Louis Armstrong.
Pew Lewis.
Huey, Louie, and Dewey.
What's the
Got the-
the guy who's like
You mean
and he
Han
has that
Solo?
voice.
Lightwalker.
Or Chewie?
He made the Lightwalkers. What's his name?
He made them.
S.J. Lewis. Stephen J.
George
Lewis.
Lucas.
George. Zara. So who you were thinking of? Zara.
George R.R. Martin.
No, who she was thinking of was C.S. Lewis. Is who she was thinking of. Who
No,
isn't
no.
at all.
Are you thinking of George Lucas?
Yeah, that one.
You never
Why
think
is
it-
it from the
But you,
initials?
The
yeah,
Star Wars guy,
you didn't
right?
have it.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
George Lucas is the Star Wars guy. But you were thinking, you got him confused with C.S. Lewis.
C.S. Lewis.
Who
Yeah, their
And
names
then I
sound
feel like
the same,
George
you
R.R.
know?
I
Martin.
think
as
she
well.
deserves an Come on, Jamie. She deserves an inspiration for
Yeah,
that.
for making the entire game and possibly a few of the people in the audience lose at least 10 brain cells. Have an inspiration for that.
Guys, I'm gonna do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create a short 5-minute story, a proper one, for every episode, for every oh my god, and do you know what? I could read oh my god, maybe I could make a video version and then we could stream it on the stream and it will be like the Star Wars beginnings, you know where the writing's going into space. And that will be a 5-minute pretend recap.
Amazing. Alternatively, we just have you give recaps when you don't know what's happened,
Yeah.
and we just animate them
Yeah,
as
because I never know
we,
what's
we
happening.
just do it with stupid chibi spin-offs that some shows do.
Yeah, if any animators wants to do a job for no money at all,
Can't be that hard to make scrolling text,
I
right?
can send you some packets of noodles. We have a lot of noodles.
yeah, if anyone wants to be paid in noodles to animate like 5-minute recap episodes, do let me know.
Yeah.
Like,
We'll give-
send me a DM on Twitch.
We'll give you tickets to Disneyland.
No, I won't. I'm not paying for that.
I mean, Disneyland isn't real, so it's
So
fine.
you're just giving
Yeah,
them the
sorry to
tickets
spoil
from
that.
Disneyland on
You
it.
will get a cameo NPC who will definitely die in one episode
like,
of Geddon.
If you
But-
fit into a lightsaber, a lightsaber,
You'd be dead.
Like,
Yeah.
it would electrocute you, right? It's
It wouldn't
like a
electrocute you.
It,
not
it might.
tasers.
To be fair, it might electrocute you. There's a chance.
isn't it like a
of
tube
it.
light?
No, it's
Oh.
like a it's like a laser sword.
So laser.
Oh, really? Oh my god! This whole time I thought it was
Are
like
you serious?
glass with like light and stuff.
Oh,
Wow.
that's just how it looks.
Where do you
Zara,
think it comes out
Zara,
the
at
hilt,
some
Zara?
point, Zara, we're
No
gonna
more
have to
heroes.
have. I want you to do an entire recap of all the Star Wars episodes on a stream at some point. Not right now because we've got D&D to play, but at some point, I'm
She's
booking
going to
you in
have
for
to.
that stream.
And it's
Okay.
really bad, Bane, given the fact that I have spoken to her many
I
times
bet.
about Star Wars, and I'm a huge Star Wars
I
fan.
know
and
you
she
are.
apparently
So
picks up
much.
nothing.
I
Yeah,
hate
at
Star
all.
Wars.
I want
hate
my-
Where
Star
do you think the
Wars, I hate
lightsabers
Star
grow
Wars.
from, Zara?
on trees. I knew I should say that. Technically, some of them
I
do come from
hate
trees.
Star Wars. I hate Star
You know,
Wars.
the thing is,
Do you know? Have you ever seen it? Because it doesn't
Yeah!
sound like
I'm
it.
not
Oh,
convinced.
but you know, I like the
And-
pod racing, and I like
It's
the,
like the biggest meme.
And this is where the D&D stream ends.
Right.
It
So
goes to something
now
else.
then, well, before we
She
get
loves pod racing.
Before we get sidetracked too much, we
can-
can move
okay.
back to...
That's
who
what
wants
I
to do
call
a
pod
legit
racing.
recap?
for my benefit because I wasn't
Yeah,
here.
because Zara was actually here.
Who can remember what happened last week?
Actually, there was lots of screaming.
That was on you. That was
Yeah.
entirely self-inflicted.
Smith
Oh,
made
yeah.
them really, really, really fancy gauntlets. Like, super, super fancy.
Oh, yeah, I know
And
what
there
happened.
was that ring.
You've reminded me now what happened.
What was actually? I don't no fucking idea what
You
happened.
just-
Wait,
yeah.
I do know what happened. Something
How?
happened. Something happened.
You jogged my
Um,
memory.
What? Dixie said something.
I
Did
Well,
she?
we-
want to recap
I
now.
think so.
Okay.
Or Daisy.
Above-
I mean, I can recap my
Stop.
situation.
Why are you so obsessed with daisies? You haven't seen Daisy since your prequel episode.
I hate her so much.
You You've really changed your opinions of her drastically,
Heck
considering you
yeah.
met her once ever.
She's
just
flip flopping
hate
with
her
her
name.
allegiance.
Hate her name.
I'll give you the recap.
Okay,
now that
Bob,
my
go with the
memory's
recap.
been jogged. Smith goes on start making all these weapons for each of the characters, along with these gauntlets, which we go to try and get the right metals because it keeps on melting with the crystal, and whilst also we have the raccoon suffering migraines of epic proportion every so often.
Oh, they were not migraines.
And
They
we
were
don't
much,
know
much
exactly
better.
what the fuck was happening. We just knew you were screaming.
Yeah, I know exactly what was happening, and I still haven't told them.
Yep.
Nope.
You've not been able to. You blacked out
Uh,
after one.
You dug your own
We found-
problems.
We found out that tungsten
Yep,
it
tungsten.
lasted a little bit longer against this fire rock of epic heat that melts for everything, and a green metal that I can't touch. No touchy, or I die. For real.
Oh.
But if anyone can name that type of metal, you will get a free inspiration die.
We literally don't know what it's called.
Magnesium.
No, you literally got told it.
I can't remember, but
Yeah, I can't remember.
The order metal, I know that much.
It is, and you actually got told its name in the
Yeah,
shop.
I know. I don't remember.
Can
because you
someone
guys
give me a clue?
You guys fucked up the name and thought it was something else.
Did we?
Yeah, you misheard what I said over Discord and went, "Did you just say?"
but
Wow.
No free inspiration then.
we thought it was the ring that was making the raccoon go a bit crazy. Found out the ring is very, very cursed. Throws
I
out
know
like
what-
3 of our members with this damn ring after trying to get rid of it. Then expertly shot by Cav and got rid of the ring and
Unlike
is now
the
holding
fifth
on to it.
attempt.
Eventually.
Expertly
After
shot on the
puncturing-
5th try.
Puncturing us a few times. It's okay, we're all right. And keeping a hold of the ring so we don't play with it anymore, and get frozen out for all eternity and die there. But Smith
Hey.
finally gets the gauntlets made. An last-ditch attempt before he passes out from the sheer pain and fire and all that. Puts on the last piece to the gauntlet so the crystal isn't contained. Looking a little scorched, I offer him the cold thing that I was told not to give to people, and he
Froze solid.
afterwards-
Yeah, and you didn't tell him not to put it on him.
I
Just
forgot. The
Yeah.
player forgot completely, so therefore
Yeah.
the character forgot it completely.
You specifically asked, "Yes, I want the coolant material that is not supposed to be used on people." Got it. Here you go. Here's the price for it. You immediately first person you tried to use it on was Trash Rack,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
which would have been very bad. Instead, you used it on
Sorry,
Smith,
Steph.
who lived because it couldn't actually do more than double his max health. It only did like 90 damage to him. Also, yes, Steph, take the inspiration dice for getting the name
Thank
correctly.
you.
And
It is
spare
Abolition, was the name of the metal.
spare the dying later, and Smith is not dying. He's
Still
now
frozen.
taking a 11-hour nap.
He is frozen for 11 hours.
Uh,
Someone's nosing the mic.
Cav.
Sorry, I told you I'm not well. You need to-
Oh, great.
I've got like a tissue up
Okay.
my nose and I'm trying to breathe.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm gonna
Okay.
mute myself when I'm not talking. Okay,
Very
bye.
fine.
Fair enough.
No,
I think
no.
everyone failed to notice something else that was happening at the last second before we ended the session as well. If I remember right, or am I wrong?
No, yeah, nobody noticed anything.
I think that brings us up to
Did you
where
say
we
that
are.
was almost killing ourselves with the time freeze ring?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it just was very glossed over, but you did describe the fact that you nearly TPK'd to a random,
Oh, yeah.
not cursed item, just an item.
That was funny.
It was very funny. You nearly TPK'd to a DC 17 con check.
It got the trash rack first, and then it got Smith.
No, it
then
didn't.
I've
Had nothing to
no,
do
it got
with me.
it got Smith first.
Yeah, you got Smith first, because he was the first one. He had to roll a 6 or less to fail.
Didn't you touch it as well?
Yeah, that was second. Trash Rock was the second.
Second. And
Yeah.
I
Because you thought it was to do with my screaming, and it had
Yeah.
nothing to do with that.
and I've managed to touch it so many times, and on the last time I touch it to try and pick it up and teleport away, I get stuck in place.
Don't you love random items like that? But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it. So, Bob. Roll me a d4.
Yeah. Okay. D4. Two.
You have 2 + 1 daggers in your bag now.
Okay.
There's your recap reward.
This daggers appear in my bag.
Yep, you just have 2 extra daggers in your bag now. Welcome to Geddon, the world that's really weird shit just happens. You don't know where they came from. You don't remember putting them in there. They're just there now. They are ordinary, like,
Nice.
steel daggers.
Just steel daggers. Okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Alright, fair enough. So, you guys are having a nice sleep. Well, in the case of 3 of you, you are having a nice sleep. In the case of the other 2, one of you is in a coma and the other one is frozen solid. In a bed.
I am still having a nice sleep.
Yeah.
I imagine mine is very disturbed.
The best bit is because I'm asleep, I'm technically not taking any cold damage either.
Yeah. It doesn't continue, you were just frozen, it's thawing out.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Trash Rack, would you like to roll me a d5, please?
Yeah, sure.
It'd be a d6, re-rolling, but we've got the power of the internet. So I can specifically make you roll d5. Of course. That's appropriate. So, this is actually the best possible result for you guys, by the way.
Mm.
Okay.
Trash Rack, how much gold did you have left?
None.
Literally none.
Literally none. I've spent every single penny.
Okay. When this long rest eventually ends, you will find out that some people have gone through your bags, all of them. They have taken your bin
Oh no.
and every bit of money you'd have on you, and everything else is just strewn about your room.
They took all the money
All the money that you had,
from me.
specifically you.
Okay, that's fine. I thought you meant everyone. I was like, holy
That's
shit.
why it was rolling. They broke
Ah,
into one room, would nicked all the money and one item. And because you rolled a 4, that was you.
Oh, fair enough.
Which means that you've got no money stolen, essentially.
Cool. I
Fine,
just
they
had
couldn't-
the bin taken back. I mean, you know, they
Yep.
got what they wanted.
They couldn't
How
steal
did you
from me
spend
anyway, I'm
18,000
frozen
gold?
solid.
You spent 18,000 gold on like 2 items.
Yeah, but 80?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fucking crystal wasn't cheap, dude.
No. Oh god, it was not.
Now we
Yeah,
just
I
need
spent-
another one.
Every single penny.
I know the fire crystal was like 15,000 or something, right? At the end, wasn't
It was like 50,000.
it? 50.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Oh well, okay. I guess.
And that was
maybe
after
we'll
haggling.
help out. Yeah.
Yeah, and the abolisher was also worth a shit ton. Like, those 2 items were worth a lot of money.
Yeah.
Which is why you got crazy good item out of them. So,
Yeah. I haven't tested whether that works actually. Oh well.
Yeah.
We'll find out when we get into a fight.
yeah, you can have that item be attuned to you if you like. Now that you've had the long rest, because I imagine someone would have put it with you since it's yours. But no one's they're not gonna nick it, essentially, so. If you want, Steph, otherwise you're gonna have to take an hour just attuning to them. So. To speed
Well, I
things
thought
up.
at the end of last session, it was something you asked us, and at the moment they're with Smith, so.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't not remember if I asked that or not. So yes, you all wake up. I believe Trash Rack wakes up at the correct amount of time for a long rest because I think you were just unconscious. It would be ending. Smith, you're out for another 3 hours after the long rest.
Yeah, this is fine.
So you're basically going to be
I'm
getting
just
up
chilling.
late. And yeah, for the rest of you, undisturbed, quite peaceful sleep. For the three of you that aren't frozen or comatose.
Later, I'm up.
Yeah, you're up. So, what would you like to do? Anything noteworthy, Shadow Elf, while you are awake before everyone else gets up?
Noteworthy.
You're fine to just continue as I'm just gonna go down, have some chats with people, just make small talk, look at the Adventurers Guild list. But that stuff is just normal stuff. If you want anything that would require a scene, basically.
I'll go down and start asking questions about things or particular noteworthy of really powerful, fairly powerful and specific types of magic, of any creatures, items, or anything like that. And in the level of what the Deathlight was. Just basically saying, I'm looking for making general conversation to try and find out if anyone knows of anything else that we haven't found out about yet.
Okay, like a general ask around kind of roll.
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll me a... Let's roll investigation.
Right.
Let's be like an asking around. It's investigation. 15. Okay. This would be a pretty hard check, so... There you go. You'd get a few answers from the various adventurers or up. There's a few early risers. But most of them are, hungover or, eating and things. You get, one or two, though. You get some information. One or two that are eating breakfast, they don't seem particularly hungover. They seem like they may be going out on a job or something, because they're kind of, packed and ready for stuff. They go... On that kind of level, you're after some serious firepower there. So, yeah, sandworm, probably.
Yeah.
And,
you know of sandworms.
yeah, they're the most obvious ones I can think. Some big demons if you're crazy enough to go after them.
Not right now.
Then, yeah, another one, one of the other, because it's like a party of 4 that you've managed to get talking to. Another one pipes up a dragon would do it. Definitely a dragon. If you're insane, obviously, but I mean a dragon.
Yes. I'm probably not looking to do some trauma to one of my fellow party members, but
Good.
Yes.
Good call. Other than those... Yeah, I can't think of anything, really.
Well, thank you for your help. We have had a few of those already, but I do appreciate the help.
It's a pleasure. Sorry if it couldn't be more helpful.
It's okay. I mean, it's not every day someone asks for something of that note.
Yeah, it's
To say.
we're not gonna ask why you're asking for very powerful creatures, but best of luck in your endeavour of whatever that is.
Mostly hunting them down.
Well, yeah, and they just all pause for a moment with that, and well,
Safe journey.
nice knowing you. Safe journey. And they all finish their meals and leave. Yeah. Nothing you didn't know already, unfortunately. Quite high enough to get any of the. I actually had to check. It's who's noteworthy here? Okay, they're not quite. They know the obvious ones. They wouldn't know any of the more obscure ones, actually.
Yeah. I'll just sit in a corner,
Take
sort
it.
of mutter.
That'll take a couple hours, enough time for the non-frozen party members to get up.
Start sitting at a table and muttering about thinking and also thinking of what else I can do to entertain the twins. Just like this has now become a all-encompassing sort of how do I entertain them, and thinking of where I can find what did I learn again? That one of them likes sweets. Or...
Yeah, I believe it was. One of them likes biscuits, I think, was the exact...
Yeah.
From the
Or
old
find-
guy, he was like, yeah, one of them likes biscuits.
Find a good place to buy biscuits.
Okay, so, we'll go with the line, because two of you have a little bit when you wake up. So, we'll go with Trash Rack first, because they know already what's happening. So, Trash Rack, you wake up, you feel a bit
Hello.
groggy. In your room,
Always.
and your room has been basically ransacked.
Oh shit. Do I still have my hair clip?
You just still have your hair clip. Like, all the stuff that you would normally have, other than the bin,
Yeah.
is fine. They would have taken any gold, like any actual, like, flat-out gold coins, basically, that you would have had on you.
Yeah, as you know, none.
Yeah. And they'd have taken the bin. But that is all they actually took, after a bit of, like, investigating. That is all you can find that they took. Everything else is accounted for.
I can't believe we're witnessing hobo on hobo crimes.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Hobo code.
The
Broken, guys. It's been broken.
You stole their bin
By
first,
me.
to be fair.
Hey.
So yes, that is what you find in your room.
Yeah. I'll somewhat tidy it up,
Okay.
as you do. Make sure I've got all my stuff, put it back in my loot bag.
Yeah, put your shit back in bags, I think was more than tidy it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've done a few minutes doing that.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go down for breakfast.
Okay. And
Pretty damn grumpy.
I bet. And Linus, you get another interesting little bit to start with. So you wake up. Honestly, you feeling decent today. It's a good day. The sun's shining through the window. It's hard to smell the outside alley because you got one of the nicer rooms by pure luck.
Yeah.
So you're actually on the front side, so you're not next to the alley like Trash Rack
I'm
would have
not
been.
trash.
Yeah. So you've got quite a nice room. And you wake up, you stretch, and it feels kind of weird. And you look up. Your extra tentacle arms are out and are also stretching.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
Who said that?
I did.
Who's I? My arm?
Sure.
Sure.
There's like a pause. Sure.
Huh. I'm gonna look under the bed. Anyone there?
No. All of your arms grasp the side of the bed.
Huh. So, what's going on here?
I think we're waking up in the morning.
I see. I mean, it's been a few days, since we've last interacted, let's say, but not like this. So,
Who says
what-
interacted as interacted?
A
oh,
smuggler.
I'm sorry, that
A
my
smuggler.
cold
Oh,
is getting in the way of speaking, Zara. Thanks for ruining my monologue. Keep your mouth shut, alright?
smack you on.
Geezer. Anyway,
Yeah.
interacted, alright?
Oh God, stop
With
it.
me arm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm I don't know, I'm kind of hungry. I'll probably go back to sleep afterwards, but...
Me too.
You're not here. Sarah.
Oh.
You're not here. Piss off out of my seat. Okay?
Just like that.
Jesus.
I can imagine Zariel through the other wall is just talking in her sleep.
Yeah.
You can hear her. She's like, why is she answering back? She's asleep.
Um,
And by the way, all of these noises that are talking to you, after a moment you realise they're all in your head. But
yeah. Okay. It's yet another interesting morning.
yeah,
Ah.
let's go get something to eat. I'm gonna go back to bed after that. And all the arms like retracted to your body. Feels kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Cool. I'm just gonna kind of like pull a, like okay face. And,
Okay, that happened.
yeah. Like shrug. Like all right. Gonna go and get some food then. We'll figure this out later.
Okay, Linus, you've basically got a it's technically a slight debuff now.
Yeah.
You basically now require double the number of rations as a normal person.
Okay.
So you just need to, see when you get downstairs and start eating breakfast, you are a lot hungrier than
I'm
usual.
at 1 or 2 breakfasts.
So basically you order 2 breakfasts worth, yes.
Okay, I need to go and get a snack. Excuse me, guys.
Made Zara hungry.
This is what I'd like to order in real life too.
It does sound good right now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Two
I
whole
could
breakfast.
murder a fry up right now. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Weird enough, I'm fancying like bacon, sausages, and black pudding. That's what I'm kind of fancying right now.
Mhm.
Oh well. But yeah, other than that, it's luckily enough Zariel actually wakes up normally and just does whatever normally Zariel does.
Talk to herself.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Preens for a little bit and then goes for food.
Screams and then goes.
Preens.
Oh, they said scream.
I
Ah!
like the idea of her waking up screaming. That's good. Why am I with these people?
Yeah. So, yeah, is there anything that the ones who have woken up immediately would like to do? We'll get back to Zariel if she has a point afterwards. But
She's grabbing a snack.
I
think
know,
she's got
yeah.
10 seconds, yeah. I'm gonna head down to the common space and grab food. So
yeah, your passive perception's easily high enough to spot the shadow of like muttering in a corner.
yeah.
Same with you, Trash Rack. You both open the doors at about the same time.
I'm gonna sit on the other side of the room and just eat breakfast and look at my stuff.
Zariel's
That's in a bin.
still a new bid. Yeah, Zariel, you wake up normally. Perfectly an ordinary fine morning for you.
That's nice.
So you can go downstairs and eat if you like, or you can spend some more time in your room.
I'm going to go and have some food.
Okay. I believe you guys got at least the first day of meals in with the rooms. So
Woo! I'm gonna order everything.
you've got enough for a meal. Oh, that reminds me, Linus, you're going to have to pay 2 gold for the extra meal, essentially, which you're having.
Okay. Oof, my wallet.
Yeah, you've got a lot. So it's not really a problem for you.
How much is it in total?
Oh, well, no, yours is just an extra 2 gold, because you all got, like, 1 meal with the rooms. You just going to have to pay basically a bit extra to get the extra meal.
I paid for these rooms as well.
Exactly.
I have no money, by the way.
That's fine.
know.
I'm generous. Yeah, I'll buy you breakfast
Does he
too.
really? Does he
Bit
really
later.
need to pay the extra too? I don't eat. And they still give the food.
We'll just share.
I mean, if you want to eat Shadow Elves. Oh, no, you actually specifically said no food for you, Shadow Elf.
Yeah. But it's,
So they're not going to serve you food because you asked for none.
Oh, he's the guy who says no to the free food that
Yeah.
comes as a side. Oh,
He's the guy that
I
doesn't
don't-
eat bread.
yeah.
I don't need to eat.
Yes, but we do, and I like having snacks in my pocket for later. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You never know when you could do with a loaf of bread and you're cornered in an alleyway in a town you're not familiar with a bunch of street ruffians trying to hawk your pockets.
Street
Yeah.
ruffians as
Bread.
opposed to what?
I meant
Where's
children.
Indoor ruffians.
Roof
Children.
ruffians.
Alright, you are still asleep in your bed.
No, she got up
No,
as
I'm
well.
not. I'm awake. I'm having breakfast.
She's sitting
Didn't say you were
across
going
from you.
downstairs.
She did.
Tra-
I'm talking to the
Stupid.
voices in my head.
Where's,
Alright.
where's trash eating over there?
Hmm.
Your trash rack is in the other side of the room glaring at their food while they eat.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
it's better than her screaming. Or
Okay. All right, you enjoy your food. I'm going to see what's up with their face.
Om nom nom.
Shadow Elf wanders across to you.
Nom nom nom.
Nom, 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 nom.
Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom.
It's pretty decent. Nothing crazy. But yes. Shadow Elf is walking towards you, Treshrick.
I'm just still looking pissed off.
What's wrong with you?
Got robbed.
Oh? What'd they take?
My bin.
A bin? Why the hell did you have a bin?
She's trash.
Uh,
I had a bin and they took my bin.
well, I
No,
seem to have gained
business.
something.
You gained something? What have you got?
These. And I hold up the 2 daggers. I don't know where the hell they came from.
They're steel, right?
Yeah.
Float them, inspect them. They're just daggers.
Yeah.
Give them back.
Well, I did. They've grown. They gave them back instead of keeping them.
It's like, sweet.
Yeah,
They'll be useful later.
yeah, have them. I don't need 2 daggers.
Okay. Put them in my
I'll
bag.
hand you give you the 2 plus 2
Plus
plus
one.
1.
I hope the stupid gimmick about these daggers is that you cannot remove them from your person. They will always return.
Hilarious.
That would be amazing. Shame they're just normal daggers, but that would be very good.
Deleting from my sheet.
Yeah.
And now they're your problem.
Yeah, there you go. No, they're your ammunition, I think is more the point, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured there's no point me hanging on to them. I got me
Oh,
sword.
they'll come in useful, I'm sure.
So
I
yeah.
want my bin back.
Well, you may have lost a bin, but you gained 2 daggers.
Yeah.
Bin in
I'm
my
sure
hand
we-
is worth 2 daggers in the book.
You know what? We'll go buy you a new bin.
But we don't need to buy one. There's loads of them out the back.
Well, and you took one.
Yeah, it was just there, so I took a bin. Now it's gone.
Do you know those belong to people?
No.
Oh my
No,
god!
they
what?
don't. Why would you put them outside? Why not put them in your house if they belong to you?
They
That's what
bel-
normal people do, right?
No, they're outside because they're full of rubbish.
I feel like normal people also don't steal bins.
Why do you? What do you think a bin is for?
Well, it has many uses, doesn't it?
Yes, for throwing away rubbish.
This is the most zen conversation
I-
about a bin I have ever heard. But,
I'm gonna
the
yell
bin
across
has
the
many
room.
uses.
I'm gonna yell across the room and go, in a bad spot, you can use it as a bathtub.
Yeah, exactly. They can fill with water. You can use them. For
You can use it as transport on a hill. Like if you roll in it down the hill.
Ah, yes, princess.
Right,
I can
Mum.
Where
imagine
they come
going
from?
down the hill with them.
I like that the princess is the one that came up with that one, by the way.
I thought you were from a higher class of society. I thought I was a
I'm
little
learning
low.
how to be resourceful.
We're learning more about her as we know, Shadow Elf.
Yes. No, I'm not going to say that out loud. No,
Mm-hmm.
I know better than. But I mean, I thought you had upbringing.
Silence, peasant. I'll have you hanged.
I'm not a peasant.
Because we can't be hung.
Shadow
But other than
peasant.
that,
And yes,
immune
I'm
to hang.
learning the ways of the common folk.
and yet you decided to say, "Silence, peasant. I'm going to hang
Have
you."
you hanged?
She's a very confused princess. We know this.
No, I
Please.
was just joking. I wouldn't hang my friend.
I mean, her surname is,
Real
I don't
though.
know, you know. She
I don't know.
But for real though, why did you leave? And why are you here?
Why did I leave my kingdom?
Yeah.
Because I was tired. Tired of being trapped in a castle. Tired of not experiencing the outside world. Tired of only having servants as friends. Tired of not knowing who I really was.
Sounds like you need a cat nap.
That sounded rehearsed, but okay.
It
I
sounds
was not
very-
rehearsed. I didn't know you would ask me that question.
You knew someone would though.
Waiting for it, right?
It's highly weighted.
I felt like I wanted to do something more important with my time than sit around and
Running a kingdom.
run a kingdom, reading all of this stuff in my grand library, but not being able to put it to practical
by
use.
the way-
What's the point of having knowledge if
Zara-
you won't utilize it?
Zara, it would
Mhm.
be the Grand Library, not my Grand Library. You don't own
But-
it.
Yeah, I do own it. I own the palace. I'll have you
Yeah.
hanged.
It's not in the palace.
I'll have you all hanged.
It's not in the palace.
No, I'm talking about the grand library in the palace.
Oh no,
My one.
you studied in the Grand Library, which is a separate
Did
palace. Yeah, you got actually like a big education. It's where you were sent a lot of the
I
time.
mean, I just made up the name Grand Library, and I was
No, Grand
imagining
Library is
the
actually a
Beauty and
thing.
the Beast library. I was just, with the ladders and the spinning around.
Oh no, yeah, you had a better library. There's a small library in your palace. You got
Take
to go.
that, Didney.
You basically got to go to the University of Libraries, which is basically an entire castle full of books.
Okay, I studied at the Grande Libraire, and there is no point in harboring all of this knowledge if I'm not going to put it to practical use.
Well,
Shadow
could you
Elf,
start putting it into practical use?
Shadow Elf,
Yes.
Sorry?
and
Because so far,
Linus.
I'm disappointed, Princess.
Shadow Elf and Linus.
Shut up.
Roll me
Mage hand.
history.
History.
Mage hand over Zara's mouth before she says anything more that could get her in trouble here.
Okay, yeah, you both know it. You both would have heard of the Grand Library.
The Great Google Library. Oh no.
The Grand Library is legitimately, it is considered the greatest font of knowledge in basically the world. It is a
Is it?
massive, basically fortress city library, which is supposed to house all the knowledge that has ever been written down in the world.
Like, in Final Fantasy XIV, is it like...
Have you ever
What's that
seen?
name?
Have you ever seen the Avatar: The
Never
Last
played.
Airbender, Zara?
No.
Okay. Basically,
Charlotte, is it Charlotte? Where's that place? That place that you go to in Endwalker? Charlayan.
I haven't played Endwalker.
Yeah, I haven't played it
Oh.
either.
Whoops.
But yeah, it's Charlie. Yeah,
Yeah, sure. It's based on like the Grand Library of Alexandria, essentially.
Yeah,
It's
that
this
would be a
mega
good
library,
one.
basically. It is the biggest, best library in the world, and it has pretty much every book you can ever imagine.
Cool.
It
I
is.
studied there.
You did. That's why it's like that's actually important to note. Yeah, it is a crazy big font of knowledge, and however, the fact that she apparently has studied there, yeah, there's a lot of knowledge there that you'd pay a lot for.
Thank you. So you must all keep me very safe on our travels.
You've got a mage hand over your mouth right now. 'Cause I
Invisible
went-
hand covering your mouth.
I'm going. You get a sound sort of motion from me.
Also, Shadow, with a 16. There's supposed to be something weird about the head librarian of the Great Grand Library. You've always heard he's like really nice old guy, but something weird about him. Like seems to always know more than he lets on. According to the rumors.
Ah, yes, great stories.
Out
Crazy
the way.
cat person from across the land. Princess, indeed, yeah, whatever.
How far away would her kingdom be from where I grew up?
Other side of the continent.
Okay.
That's why. It's like you might have heard of it, but it's unlikely considering your backstory.
Yeah. No,
So
I
you wouldn't know any detailed information, certainly. It's just, yes, it's a big library that is on the other end of the continent, essentially.
It's a really cool, really big library.
Guys,
If you're
can I
into
show you
books.
something cool?
Hmm?
That's not That's not related to
Are you
this.
about to? I was about to say, are you about to disintegrate somebody?
Me,
Can I say something
probably.
cool? BAM!
Wanna see something cool disintegrate the nearest peasant?
I won't hang you. I'll disintegrate you. Where should I put it? I'll
You gotta
put
put
it
it in
in
Discord.
memes. Yeah, I'll put it in memes.
Oh dear.
Sorry, people at home who can't.
You don't
see
get to
this.
see this.
You don't get to know anything.
I just feel like I want to share this with people.
Is that a sponge bed?
Yeah, but I just don't know why you'd pay $11.99
For a
for a bed frame with pillows for your kitchen sponge.
Why wouldn't you pay $11.99 for that?
I mean, I'd pay at most, and this is if I was like feeling generous, maybe a $5.
I was about to say I'd pay a $5.
Yeah.
I'd pay.
And
I'd
it's
pay a
on
$5.
sale. It's
Yeah,
on sale. It
fact.
was $12.99 and now it's
In fact-
$11.99.
In fact,
Wow.
I don't even think I'd pay a $5 because I can tell you for a fact, unless those pillows are stuck to the headboard and part of it, I would
You'll
get
lose them.
so annoyed.
I would
Like,
also get so.
Having to take
Yeah.
the pillows off to use the sponge, that would drive me batty.
I've also just
I already
realised.
get annoyed enough at decorative pillows that go on beds. What's the point of them? They're daft.
Oh
They
my
shouldn't
god,
I've also-
you
exist.
and
I
Cav can be
love
best
them.
friends. I love decorative pillows.
I
What's
They
also.
the
are-
point?
my
Why
God.
put pillows
Yeah.
on something that you're just going to take them off from?
Do you
Yeah.
know what? And I
Don't
don't
sit
want
on
to
the
be
couch,
I
don't
don't
sit
want
on
to
them.
be sexist, but many women love decorative pillows because you
Yeah.
like things looking nice. And guys are like, this is stupid, what's the point? And I'm like, the point is it's aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah, it's because I want to
It
lean on
looks
them.
good. Don't lean on the decorative pillows. You have other pillows to lean on.
I have to
But
say.
you can't get to because the decorative pillows are in the way.
I have to say, I use decorative pillows in my stack of actual pillows. If it's a decorative pillow, it's like I'm gonna use them.
They're great for when you're reading.
I just put, I
like-
just put them under the other pillows because they're not quite as comfortable. But I have them for
And-
my arms.
But
I don't know why I
love a
feel like I
pillow
should
for?
say roll initiative right now.
We're
It
not
just
having
feels like-
no, because Smith isn't awake yet.
I don't know any of this.
Yeah. In
And
fact, this is,
decorative pillows definitely don't.
No,
exist
I'm just
without
meaning
them.
for this conversation here.
No, do not
on
roll.
decorative pillows.
right.
Pillows at 50 paces.
I'd say pillows at 50 paces. Don't challenge me to a pillow fight. This is gonna end in blood.
Yeah.
Actually did once. I'll tell you that story after. Actually, I'll tell you that story. I once actually like injured my sister in a pillow fight.
Alright.
Cut her nose open with a pillow.
Excuse me.
I'll tell you the rest of the story afterwards. But that is the
You cut someone's nose open with a pillow.
my big sister. Yes.
I just don't understand. Pillows are soft. I don't what?
Yeah, they are soft, aren't they? Anyway,
You've
Um,
never been in a proper pillow
you've not
fight
been
if
in
you
a
think
real
pillows are
full.
soft.
You've not been in a real pillow fight.
No, I haven't, and thank God.
it was a bloodbath.
Yeah.
You're lucky to survive
Anyway.
a genuine pillow
Yeah.
fight.
Back to bins and the
You
Great
weren't there,
Library.
But yeah, Smith. I'd say this has been about 3 hours of them bickering.
Yeah.
You wake up. You feel like
Ugh.
shit.
A little bit rough.
You don't
Oh.
have any exhaustion or anything, but your body
Okay.
feels really just stiff, and you're like shaky off. And there's like, thankfully, all the water will have absorbed into you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just have to do like some morning stretches.
Pretty much.
Radio calisthenics, you know.
Give me an athletics check. Okay.
That is rough.
You hear a crack as you stretch your back.
Ooh.
It kind of hurt.
I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that.
It's not crippling injury in any way, but it's like, oh, that one feels sore.
And I rolled a 2.
Exactly. That's why.
You rolled a 2 but still got a 22.
Yeah.
Welcome to Smith.
Yep.
Have do you want some M&Ms?
I want M&M.
I'd like M&Ms. Actually, I hate my M&Ms, so no. But
In the cupboard.
Yes, but no.
I
No,
will never
it's-
turn down
I
free
think-
food. I might just not eat it. I
Yeah.
will warn it.
Peanut ones.
Huh?
They're not peanut.
They're not peanut. I think they're just the blue packet ones. I don't know if they're the crisp ones.
We're starting on the
Dude.
chaos again.
Sorry, I'm going to get M&Ms. BRB.
But there's only one thing that Smith can think to do. It's like, you know,
Okay.
to like he's feeling a bit rough. He's not all there this morning. There's only one thing to do to sort that out, and that's some hard labor. I guess he's gonna go and find the car and see if there are any repairs that need doing and like reorganize
yes.
everything on it.
Yes, there is lots. You guys put it in the stable. Yeah, you guys see Smith goes down the stairs, doesn't even pour. Do you grab a bite to eat
Uh,
on your way out?
Sorry.
nah, it's fine. I'll grab like coffee or something while I'm out.
Yeah.
Morning. What?
I'm gonna immediately
go?
follow you
Just
and
go.
ask, "Can I have my gauntlets now, please?"
Oh, right.
Smith looks like he's got bags under all of his eyes, which is really weird on the snakehead. Yeah, he looks pretty rough.
Wait, stop, Gav. Stop. Stop.
I'll hand them the gloves and be like, never ask me for anything again.
Okay,
Oh,
put them on.
Everything else has to be purchased with money.
You're not allowed anymore! No, don't touch it with your foot!
This is happening back in the bar, by the way.
Yeah.
You're a dick. Fuck off.
It's so funny because it fit in so well.
Yeah, that's why I don't mind it.
I threw an M&M and she didn't catch it and it fell on the floor and she's crying.
It was the only orange
Why?
one.
Orange ones are the worst.
She's not really crying, honestly.
I know they all taste the same, but
They do the chocolate.
I like to have one of
They're
every
Smarties.
colour.
They're Smarties with nuts, aren't they, basically?
I mean, you
Smarties, but
probably know by now Zara has very interesting micromanaging systems in terms of OCD and stuff.
not my fault.
The audience knows. But yeah, Smith. So yeah, you feel pretty rough. So you go to the stable. The cart's pretty fucked up. You probably need a new wheel. Like you managed with the repairs, but you definitely could. It could use some proper maintenance.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the time.
Oh!
A lot of time, a lot of effort. Wait, I have a lot of money. Let's take this bad boy out. Let's take it for a
MOT.
real. We'll go get its MOT. Spiff's about to do like the equivalent of like a spa day, except it's entirely for the car, and he's just like wanting to join in and learn things, and this is how he relaxes.
So yeah, the place that you think. Actually, roll me. What tool proficiency do you have that aren't blacksmithing?
Herbalism.
Nah, not then. Roll me a straight up. Into just. Actually, you've got history now. Roll me into history. I'll say history's close enough.
I know some variety of history. Yeah,
8.
some variety.
You're not really sure where you'd go to get a cart repaired somehow.
Fine, I'll just ask people.
Just ask someone on the street. You okay? Let's see who you walk up to first.
They're carrying a giant bin.
I'm completely fine with just walking around to random people and being like, "Where's a good place to get a cart repaired?"
Yep. You walk up first to a random, like, fairly short man. He's got like the uniform of like a private. He's not actually in soldier gear, but everyone in Theros has a rank and things. So he's just literally some guy on the street. You go, hey, excuse me. He turns around, screams, and passes out.
Well, that's just rude.
Roll the natural one to see who you'd find.
Man,
You apparently found some guy with a really weak constitution.
Did we
like,
hear that scream?
I guess I'm taking this guy to the hospital instead. God, my plans are getting laywayed. I still haven't even grabbed coffee and a bagel yet.
Thankfully, actually, quite, I'd say ironically, but no, pretty appropriately. You actually see, like, there's a medical facility across the street from you.
Huh?
You're like 200 yards from the Adventurers Guild.
Right, I guess I'll take him there and be like, right, this guy passed out when he saw me. Go deal with that.
Right.
Also, where's a good place to get a coffee and a bagel and a good place to get a cart repaired?
Coffee and a bagel.
It's a
Say,
bagel.
bagels are a thing. Particularly, actually, bagels are a thing in Ferris specifically. Actually. They get a lot of like bread-based things here.
I need an everything bagel, and it better have everything.
Oh, I'll have loads of things. I'd say there's a little store like down in like the merchants area that does great coffee and bagels. I can highly recommend
Right.
them.
Nice.
As
Let's get on
for
that.
the cart repairs, probably go to the stables.
Got it.
Not the stable you were just at, for reference.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean an actual big stable.
I'll get the coffee and bagel first.
They're actually on the way, conveniently enough. The
Nice.
stables are on the other side of the where the merchant district basically is.
This is great.
Yeah. So you go into the little shop. It's basically like what would the best description be? You know, like the classic anime crepe stands, where it's like an open-fronted store. It's that. They're selling just all sorts of just food. There's donuts. There's lots of different types of bread. Little like mini bakery, and they do have a weird device that you can see in the corner, which they literally are putting mugs nearby, and they're being filled with coffee.
Ooh. Automatic coffee machine.
They have a coffee machine, basically. But it's a magic coffee machine.
Part of me is like, on one hand, I don't like that there's like less work involved. On the other hand, that's an interesting machine, and I want to know how it works.
Yeah.
Tell me your secrets.
There's a few people in the queue. There's like 5 or 6 people,
Yeah.
but you get
I'll-
there short order.
I'll queue up and look very out of place.
Surprisingly, you're not that out of place, because there's just every type of person. There's like a mother on the way to like for getting like groceries. There's a soldier in full uniform who looks like he's had a bit of a rough morning. There's just everything you can imagine, like just in the queue in front of you. So weirdly enough, despite being a horrible mutant monster, you're not actually that crazy out there for it. There's one person, the person directly in front of you is literally floating 2 inches off the ground. And yeah, after like a couple minutes of waiting, you get to the front.
Ooh.
And the lady behind the desk goes, "Alright, how can I help you?"
Coffee and an everything bagel with everything.
Gotcha! Okay.
Also, how does that machine work? I must know.
Oh, we got it off this travelling merchant from Edru. It's really brings in the business.
Hey.
It's some kind of magical doohickey, I don't really know. But you put the mug here, and it puts it out on like a little disc. And you press this lever, and it spins around quickly, and it comes out the other side, and it does exactly that. There's coffee. Would you like any milk and sugar with that?
No.
Okay. There's that. And she takes out a bagel. She looks at you. And you and everything. This bagel is piled like 16 inches high.
There we go.
There is meat, cheese, vegetables, weird, unidentifiable, possibly like bits of animal.
Ew.
Yeah, that's how an everything bagel should be.
Yeah, it is a heap. And it's like, hey, that and that.
When you eat an everything bagel, you should learn some of the secrets of the universe.
Yep. Okay, there you go. Oh, and just for the ease of it, she takes this big metal stake, puts an olive like all the way up to the end of it, and just stabs it through the whole bagel. There you go. That'll be 7 gold, please.
Oh, what a deal!
2 gold for the coffee, 5 gold for the bagel.
Damn.
Okay. Are you going to take a bat out of the bagel immediately?
Yes.
Okay. Roll me a con save.
Oh dear.
Food buffs.
This'll go
Oh
great.
god, or if it's got bacon on it, he might go into an uncontrollable rage.
It does have bacon on it, but it's not that. That's not the
Yeah.
reason. Yeah. So 2 things happen. 1, Smith.
Yeah.
This is a fucking good bagel.
It's a real good bagel.
It's one of the best you've ever had. It is really
Because
tasty.
you're eating your cousin Jeremy.
You know, he would have wanted it that way.
But yes. Now I need you to do me a favor and roll me a D4, please. 2. Okay.
It's that 2 of my hearts are just overflowed with cholesterol.
No. Not that much of it was actually fried. Like there were a couple bits that it were fried, but most of it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was fairly fried. It was like a deli, more than. I need to look up something. Okay, the 2.
Oh, what have I done?
Okay, roll me a D100, please.
I can do nothing without D100s being involved, I suppose.
55 ease. Oh, do you have proficiency in survival?
You do now.
Hilariously, I don't.
You now have proficiency with survival. You've
Let's go.
gained existential knowledge from this bagel and the ability to do survival with proficiency now. Hilarious enough, if you already have it, you'd have expertise now.
Damn. I mean, I ain't gonna be upset about getting another proficiency.
Yeah. You now have proficiency in survival. Yes. That's a very appropriate one for what just happened. I literally it
My
was a
mind's eyes just opened.
yeah.
I understand now.
You understand how to put up a tent because of this bagel. But yeah, damn good bagel. Really good coffee as well. Not magical coffee in any way, but it's good.
Need to be.
It's very good coffee. It's magical in the way that all coffee is magical.
I can't believe that it's probably just like a centrifuge that heats up the coffee.
More or less. Fairly simple design, but it also never spills it. So,
Yeah.
and it's an open mug. That's kind of the impressive bit for the magic.
I could make that if I tried hard enough.
Possibly. But yeah, so you comfortably eat the bagel, very good, drink the coffee, and you now start heading over to the stables. So, the stable. It's a pretty big one, honestly. Like proper, it's a military stable, so it's got a lot. It's much larger than one of the ones you've seen the other places. And you hear, you can tell you're getting close to it because you start hearing like booming, like not quite a full roar, but more of a bellow. And what sounds like kind of a bird-like screaming,
Okay.
like a pissed-off eagle.
Oh, fair.
And they sound like they're coming from 2 separate sections of the stable. But big, like, full, it's got a big, you can see there's a big, like, vehicle, I'll call it a vehicle works rather than a cart works, really. Because you see a lot of,
Yeah.
like, barding and stuff there. For
Alright.
weird fucking animals. From the looks of the barding. There's, like, roll me a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, it's kind of weird looking. You can't really tell. It's
Really?
just like you don't take a second glance at it. It's like, oh, weird looking barding. Probably someone owns it.
Yeah, it probably belongs to someone.
Okay, and yep. Who is the person in charge of the stables? Okay. So you actually see, really enough, an elf. She is a female elf. She's got like a kind of a woodworker's kind of overalls, tool belt with various things on it.
Hmm.
Literally, like, think stereotype elf girl. Like, that's literally the description I've gotten here. Is very generic blonde hair, wide eyes, kind of cute face, the whole shebang. Turns around and goes, "Yeah,
That's an elf.
how can I help
I
you?"
ever saw one. Right. I
Insight check first, by the way.
Oh, in such.
You can see they have a badge of rank, which you haven't seen on many like non-Ferrous humans before. But they actually have a badge of rank, and you don't really recognize the rank, but it's a fair bit higher than most of the others you'd have seen so far.
Right. I guess I'll try and speak respectfully then. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, I would like work done to my cart. It needs repairs. Unfortunately, I'm only good at smithing things, not necessarily woodwork. And honestly, I just kind of want to make this vehicle as many upgrades as I can possibly give it. Honestly.
Well, you're in luck today. We actually have we've got one job to do first, and then we'll actually be free. So yes, we can actually take on your commission today. As many upgrades as you like. Let's see what we're working with here. And she like strides out with absolute confidence.
God, Smith's nervous. Like, Smith made this dodgy boat cart, and now someone who actually knows what they're doing is going to review it.
Yeah, this tiny, like, 5'3" elf. Walking out with absolute 100% knowledge. Confidence. Right, she has a look it over. She takes a few minutes. She does some, like, measuring. She takes literally, like, a meter stick, basically, out of a pouch on her waist, which is kind of terrifying to see. Like, literally pulls a meter stick out of a small, like, money pouch.
Hey.
And she does some measurings and things, and she goes back. You're noticing a bit more now. The significant amount of wear and tear that has been done to this cart since you guys were moving it. Like all the damage that the lampreys and things did, the very dodgy, slightly broken axle that you guys had. Yeah, it's not in a great state, really.
Yeah. A lot of creatures have tried to eat it, to be fair.
Yeah. If you notice, like, big crack down one side, which you definitely know was caused by the Leviathan.
Mm.
And you also notice the big fucking holes in the roof that were caused by the giant spiders. Right. What the hell did you do to this poor thing?
Right. Word for word. Leviathan, spiders, I think that was from lampreys. Genuinely just lists what every bit of damage was from.
Right. Well, the repairs are going to cost a fair bit, and you say you want upgrades. What kind of upgrades you looking for?
Well, alright. We, me and my, associates, as it were, we kind of, have unfortunately found ourselves in the business of needing to kill or hunt, like, creatures that are, like, powerful sources of, like, natural magic, yeah? So,
right.
we need any upgrades that kind of just help with, survival out in this cruel, cruel world and getting around quicker.
Okay, getting around quicker we can definitely do. And by the side, you want the repairs. I'm assuming you want it to be sturdier generally?
Yeah.
Right. Is this
also
So it's an auroch, right? I'm not too familiar with the animal.
Oh yeah, that's an auroch. He's alright.
Do you want more animals to help pull it as well?
I mean, I guess I can't say I'd be against the idea.
We can make it We can make it a fair bit wider and put in a second animal for it, which would possibly give you a bit of extra power and speed.
Yeah, it could work.
Okay. Obviously, it's not going to be cheap.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I recently came into a fair bit of cash, and I don't know what to do with it. So
delightful. So, Repair costs. Looking it over, just for the bare minimum repairs to get it working, 750 gold.
Alright.
For a general and she literally starts going into details about, like, the wheels, which, roll me an intelligence check, flat, because you don't have, carpentry. Okay. You keep up pretty well, honestly, with, like, the... she's going into details about, like, the axles and how to change the wheel shape and things to make it faster, which you keep up with fairly well. That,
See, I get it.
1,000 gold
Okay, yeah.
on top. Then-
So what's...
For reinforcement, we've gotten some good timber recently, thankfully. You've got ironwood, which we can't, unfortunately. We haven't got any ironwood here, but we can definitely reinforce just the general structure. Roll me another flat intelligence check to see how well she goes, and you can understand her going into this. With advantage, because you passed the previous roll, I'll go with. Hey! Yeah,
I'm not quite keeping up as much anymore, but still.
no, you're still keeping up well enough. You need higher than a 14 to be, like, on the same kind of level.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, she's going into, like, how the structure of the thing can be edited.
This
That'll,
is genuinely fascinating.
yeah, that'll be another 1,000 on top.
Okay.
For the modification to the propulsion and getting the extra animal in, this one was actually fairly simple. Roll me another intelligence check again, with advantage. Yeah, still good enough. Again, you're getting there. But yeah, she basically goes, yeah, we have to put in another pedal system, which is how you've got it set up. Yeah, it's fair. And the animal itself, though, that's going to be your expensive bit. Oh yeah, that other bit, by the way, another 1,000 gold.
Right.
We can get you one or two. Because we've got two animals that their riders recently met an unfortunate end, and they're refusing to take any other riders at the moment. So they're the two that we have currently up for offers.
I guess I could go see them.
Yeah, follow me.
I definitely have a way with animals, I'm sure. I befriended one of those giant tigers that I can't remember the name of off the top of my head.
Oh, Mega Tiger.
Recently. Yeah.
They're literally just a Mega Tiger. Oh, they're nasty beasts.
Yeah, they're alright.
So you shouldn't have too much trouble with these then.
In
As
theory.
that one thing says, you see a large clawed fist just smash through a wooden wall. Like, it's bigger than one of your hands by a decent margin. It's kind of ape-like, if an ape had, like, 4-inch talons on the end of each finger. It just punched straight through a wooden wall and retracts in. You hear another one of that booming noise. Yeah, that's one of them.
Oh, I see.
I'll show you the other one first. That one seems a little antsy right now.
Man, I should have brought the group with me for these decisions.
So,
Well, too late now.
she takes you a little ways down to where you hear, like, the pissed off bird noises. And, well, this is one of our currently up for offer ones. You're aware of what a griff is? Roll me a nature check, Smith, if you want to be.
I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go. I don't have nature, but I'll give it a go. Oh, this batch should just be a 12.
Well, you've heard of them. They're not uncommon creatures. Oh, that reminds me, by the way, you're going to get a bonus because you actually passed all the carpentry checks. But that'll be at the end. So, a griff. Pretty large predatory animal. Yeah, where the fuck's my car? The Shadow's going back at the inn, like a good hour's journey away. Yeah, griff is pretty large, about horse-sized. Actually got the kind of legs of a horse as well, like body and legs of a horse. It's got the head of a hawk, pair of short antlers, and the tail of a cat. basically. So they're pretty large.
And that thing looks like it was made out of like leftover parts.
Yeah, they're very quick. That's the thing they're mainly known for. They're not particularly strong or have particularly, like, they don't have amazingly bad endurance, live like a normal horse's kind of endurance. But they're very fast. That's what they're well known for. They're known for, like, in the Theros military, they use them as, like, scouting creatures. But they're not very good with barding. They don't like barding, particularly not metal barding. Yeah, this is our one. He's a bit temperamental. Currently he's asleep, luckily, by the looks of it. And you see this is a big male griff. Just, like, curled up in one of the corners.
Okay.
Okay, so there's that. And we'll go see if she's calmed down a little, and she takes you back to where you hear the booming noise again. Right. So this one came in yesterday. Her rider got met an unfortunate end with some of those damn cultists going around.
Oh, yeah. End of a lot.
Yeah, she managed to kill all the cultists on the bright side, but the rider's injuries, unfortunately, were too severe, and they didn't make it back to town. But this is a gruel, and you look in to the area to see a hulking kind of gorilla-like thing. Its size huge, I believe. Yep. They have massive, like, moose antlers on their head, kind of like a horse-ish face, but with tusks. Big fucking claws on, like, big ape-like body. They quite often can be... They're docile if they trust you, but they're real aggressive if they don't. And, yeah, these are the stronger ones, and they've got some good endurance. Basically, they're a bit faster than your Auroch. They won't last quite as long, like, walking, but they're a lot faster, and they've got about the same amount of, like, muscle mass. And these things actually quite like barding. That's what the barding that we had worked on back there is for.
Oh, see.
There's a lot of them on the plains, so for a while at least you'll be fine.
Neat.
So, for the Griff, 15,000.
Okay.
For the Gruul, 25,000. Or you can take both. I'll give you a discount if you take both.
How much? How much of a discount?
I'll knock 5 grand off.
So, well, that's just like 2,000, yeah.
It's 35,000. It's 35,000 for both.
95,000.
Plus whatever the repair bill went up to.
Just a minute. Doing math.
Which I think takes it to 39,500.
Oh, it was 38,150.
Okay, that.
I did math.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say I wouldn't be against this, but I guess I need to interact with the animals first, because there's no point trying to buy them if they're gonna, want us dead.
Well, that's fair. You're welcome to go in if you like. You're already wearing armor. That's a good thing.
Yeah. I'll
Which one would you like to go in first?
Let's let sleeping dogs lie for now, as they say, and go for the angry one.
Sleeping weird horse, bird, cat things lie.
Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway.
Enhanceability for
Enhanceability for
wisdom, I think, is the animal handling one, right?
I don't know, but probably.
Believe it's wisdom.
I think it's wisdom.
It seems like a rangery and druid kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you open the you can't help but notice reinforced door.
Yeah, well, that's why I punched through the wall, not the door.
And this Gruul towers over you. She's about 15 feet tall. She's a big one.
Man, look at you.
She's just like, I'd say growls at you, but like rumbles at you. She seems quite hostile. So for this, I'm gonna need you to roll initiative first.
Yeah, it's just fine.
I actually have to get the initiative tracker up. Give me a sec. 10.
Oh, I also need to click my token. Yeah. It's just 10. I can change that. There you go. It's fine. Man.
Do I have a thing for this? I'll just put it.
Really should have brought, like, any degree of the party with me for this.
Aye. Speak with animals.
These both
At will.
these bonds are monstrosities, not beasts.
Well, at least I would have had a chance of finding it that they weren't.
Yeah, you found out. Okay, she actually got a better initiative roll than you. So, first of all, she is gonna try and just maul you, basically, to start with.
Yep.
So, she's not completely hostile yet. She's just mad in general. So, she's only going to make one attack instead of her 3, which she could do. Roll to hit. That is a 37 to hit.
Just about hits me.
Fair enough. Yeah, this is magical
Wait,
damage. Oh.
no, I have shield in my shield, so I'm gonna use shield.
Oh, you're going to use shield, yeah. So the huge arm, like, claws out. You also notice she's, like, walking on her knuckles most of the time to keep the claws, like, not touching the ground. And she, like, thrashes out her huge right arm. And you go, shit, that's coming right for me. And just raise your shield with the magical shield and just deflects off it. Yeah, that's all she's going to do for the opening turn. She just, like, lashes out at you. And it's just booming with a big rumble after you. Okay, now it is your go.
Man, that's one heck of an arm you got there. Hey, I guess... God, I don't know a lot about this animal in particular, but I'm gonna reach out, like, you know, gentler, and be like, listen, I know that you have had a tough time of it recently. You know, people you were traveling with got by those cultists. Well, I can't, like, guarantee that, like, the path we're gonna travel is a safer one, or that we'll come across those cultists ourselves, but if we do, I promise you we'll kick their asses.
Okay, roll me an animal handling check. Actually, roll me a nature check first, to see how much you do know about these animals. Because they're another not particularly uncommon.
16.
Yeah, okay. You know enough about Grossi and me, the right kind of postures, the right kind of, like, calming voice. You know, they're docile, like, herbivores, mostly. Yeah. They do live in big herds on the plains around, so... roll me an animal handling with advantage.
I already had advantage.
Oh, you've got it anyway.
Yeah. I just needed to not have disadvantage.
You'd have had disadvantage actually outweighs, but... because if you didn't pass the check, you'd have had disadvantage. So, because she's mad. But yeah, you know enough about it. 21? Yeah, she's calming a little bit. She's still wary of you, but she's not outright hostile now. You're making the right kind of motions, the right kind of movement. You're not tiny, which is a decent one. A lot of the things that actually hunt these things are a lot smaller than them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's allowed her to basically do a setup. She seems less hostile. She's not immediately attacking you.
That's good.
Now, what are you doing next?
So what, these are like typically herbivores and things like attack them.
Yeah, these are big herbivores. These would be like, kind of think like a giant gorilla. Like they're aggressive, But if you leave them alone or be just calm with them,
Yeah,
they're
I
fairly
think-
alright.
Like, the main bit with, like, gorillas and stuff, it's like, obviously, don't stare it in the eyes, because that's a challenge of dominance. And secondly, I think just generally with animals like that, you're not supposed to go to them, you're supposed to just hang around until they're comfortable enough to approach you, which is probably what I'm going for.
Okay. Roll me another animal handling check with advantage.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
we're getting there.
You are getting there. So yeah, she's calmed down a fair bit. She doesn't seem mad anymore. She's not like booming at you.
Yeah.
So she is slowly starting to approach towards you. What do you do?
Nice. If they're gonna like approach, you know, obviously no sudden movements. That's like a bad one.
Mhm.
I'm definitely not like holding the weapons. I'll you know, I'll just like get you know, give it like a stroke or something. I don't know. Give it
Yeah.
like a little
Give it a
pat,
pat.
belly rub. Yeah,
You pay a pat.
friendly animal gestures.
Yeah. Roll me another animal handling check with advantage. Hell yeah, you're getting better every time.
Literally, I could only do one better.
Yeah. So yeah, they seem quite comfortable with you. They give you a pat as well, like on the shoulder.
Yeah, nice.
The claws
You
do
seem
scrape
alright.
down your armor, but it doesn't seem painful. It's not like in an aggressive kind of way.
Yeah. 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 Well, I think they'll take you. You're happy coming on an adventure with us, right? Yeah.
Is the rough answer. Yeah. Yeah, she seems right. You have successfully not been mauled to death by
Yeah.
by the gruel.
And I guess while I wait for the other one to wake up, we can have anyone else do things for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Apparently, it's me and Trash going
Apparently
over
you
the
two are doing
building.
something, yeah. Jesus, okay, so, yeah, so Trash Rack is once again, like, grumbling to themselves, walks out of the Adventurers Guild and starts scaling the building again, I guess, right?
This is
Yep.
not my fault. Someone else suggested it.
Okay. Roll me another athletics check, as you have been
Of
doing.
course.
$31. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, you scale it quite comfortably and are on the roof. And Shadow Wolf, I believe, is following you. So, Shadow Wolf, roll me athletics check with disadvantage.
Isn't he
I'm gonna
fine?
use
You got
my
it.
natural magic to make things to help me climb the damn thing.
Okay. You make it like a ladder.
Oh, why not? Yeah, I'll just straight up make a
Yeah, but
magic
you always want to make a
ladder.
ladder. Yeah, you can't totally just make a ladder. You're gonna make climbing gear as you went, hang on.
Yeah, screw it. Natural magic of ladder up.
Yeah, you make a ladder and just do-do-do-do-do. You don't need to make a check.
Hi.
Also, while he does float, he doesn't float like very far off the ground. It's like, imagine he had invisible legs, level floating.
Okay.
That's kind of how I thought it was.
He floats along the ground.
My feet are invisible, but they're still there.
And you see Trash Rack has gotten to the other end of the roof and is looking down into the alleyway again. Trash Rack, maybe perception check. Sight based. $17?
17.
Yeah, pretty much the same scene that you were seeing before. Lots of bins, lots of, like, fairly dirty people.
Can I see my bin?
No,
Okay.
you do not see your bin. You see the place where your bin was. Looks about the same as it did before when you ransacked it. A bit more trash in the pile now, but... Yeah. So what are you going to do? Shadow Wolf catches up behind you.
Right, which one of those ruffians has stolen my fucking cart?
Roll me a perception check, Shadow Elf. You do not see your cart anywhere, but you see the same scene at the trash rack. You see lots and lots of just like dirty, like not like basically the best description would genuinely be ruffians. Like a few weapons about their person, nothing like too crazy, like nothing expensive looking.
Anything shiny?
Shadow Elf would see a couple shiny objects. With a 21. Just a few like glimmers that are shining like metal rough being reflected. But you do not see a cart anywhere. Also, someone's mic is really weird.
Aria.
Zaria,
Yeah?
your mic is
Your
being
mic's
weird.
triggering.
My mic's flickering.
Yeah, have you got like a coffee machine on or something? It sounds like.
I knew it. It's the kettle.
Yep, it's the kettle.
I told you, Cav. I told you people could hear it.
Yeah, well, look, I'm sorry. I need to use the kettle.
Don't worry, it was just we're aware of what it is now.
Yeah,
That's fine.
try not to sneeze. Anyway, back to mute.
There's just steam coming off the rooftop somewhere.
Someone's actually boiling tea in like the next building over. So yes, you do not see a cart anywhere, Shadow. You do see a couple of shiny things, but you're not massively on the lookout for shiny things particularly. So whether you want to bring that up to trash rack or not is up to you.
Could be that person with the shiny thing there. I don't know.
Wow.
I can't see my cart anywhere here.
I want to check where he's pointing.
Okay, roll me a perception check with advantage. 15.
Oh, not great.
You can't see the shiny object he's talking about. You'll take his word for it, but you can't see any shiny objects of the person. They just look like the regular kind of dirty.
Well, let's be quiet and let's check. Start scaling down.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
I'm gonna go with make me a stealth check for each of you. Shadow, how are you getting down?
I'd probably be doing this.
Making another ladder?
Making our ladder.
Okay, roll me your stealth check with disadvantage.
I've got disadvantage naturally because of the armor.
Fair point. 5.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Shadow Elf. Unfortunately for you, you slip on the ladder and land with a crash in the alleyway. Trash rack, you get spooked by this and lose your grip on the wall and fall into a bin which closes above you.
So she kind of got what she wanted, really.
Yeah, I'm in a bin.
Right.
Anything shiny in the bin.
Roll me an investigation check. No. You find a small snail-like creature staring up at you.
Snail creature.
Yeah, snail-like.
Eh.
It's about the size of like a terrier.
Oh god. Sorry to disturb you. Lip lid, climb out.
Roll me a strength check.
Check, right?
Yep. You can't lift the lid. You push against it and something like clanks.
It's a locking lid.
That or you're on top of it.
Yes, Shadow Elf, from your point of view, you're just in the street on the ground with a bunch of people now staring over you.
Ow.
Might have to punch myself out of this bin.
You alright there, fella?
No. I've fallen off the damn roof.
Yeah, we saw. What were you doing up on the roof?
I was looking for where the fuck my cart's gone to.
Why were you looking down here? There's no cart entrance to this alley. It's an alley.
Oh shit! You're right. It's too narrow. I don't know where the fuck it's gone. Someone seems to have nicked it.
Someone's stolen your cart?
Yes.
When?
Wooden metal thing with an urk in the front. I don't know. I just I was having breakfast. Came out looking for it. Oh shit. Sorry. I think I know what's going on. What? Okay, where the hell's my other companion?
You had a companion with you? Oh, is that the other thing that fell down?
Where?
Oh, they got stuck in the... They're in the bin there. That
Oh.
bin that's vibrating violently. I imagine it is...
I rolled a 2. Peace. Trying to lift the lid again.
Okay, make me another strength check. You still do not manage to break the lock.
Really?
Fucking hell. What the...
I actually didn't realise you had +4. This could actually be quite tricky. It's doable, but it's tricky.
They have to crit to get...
No, they don't have to crit.
It's still be...
Continue to try.
Continue, peace. Yeah, there's the metal. That's bin. It locks itself. It's the dangerous animals. Right one.
Game?
Oh yeah, we had to throw some weird snail thing in there before, which was spitting acid at people.
Oh. Shit.
It's probably fine. It's been in there for a week or so.
How'd you open it?
Well, you have to have the key. Or break the lock.
Uh,
Not that that's easy.
Can someone open it, please? I don't want my friend to...
It's not
die
our
in
bin.
there.
We don't have the key.
Where's the key, then?
The owner probably has it.
Who's the owner?
Try a strength check again.
Roll me another strength check, yes.
No.
Nope.
These are violence. These are violence.
There you go.
Violence!
Okay. How do you choose violence?
Fire.
Punch.
Fire. Okay.
Punch.
Boom! Roll me an attack against the bin.
Can I use my new gauntlets?
You can't. You've not attuned to them.
Okay. Raging and
Yeah.
tail.
Okay. 18 hits. You said fire damage?
Yeah.
The bin is immune to fire damage.
Oh damn.
You hear a thwack against the side of the bin. Well, from the inside of the bin. Shadow Elf.
Oh, fuck's sake. You know what? Screw it. I walk over to the bin and start trying to use my natural magic to create a key and fucking open the damn lock.
Okay. Roll me a... I'm gonna go with a lockpicking or sleight of hand check, if you have either of those.
I don't have sleight of hand. Do I have picking? Nope.
Okay. Roll me straight
Oh.
dex then.
Great dex.
Nope, you are trying to figure out how to get a key, but you've never done this kind of thing before.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be tricky.
Yeah. Okay, trash rack. There's not even like a scorch mark on the side of the bin.
Back again.
The snail's still peaceful, by the way. It's just kind of staring at you.
Try acid.
Okay. Okay. It hits. It's immune to acid.
Fine. I'm gonna go through all of them.
Yep. Quick question. When do you... how quickly would you choose lightning?
I was literally gonna just go through the list. So next is cold. I've already done fire. Then it's lightning.
Okay. It is actually immune to cold as well. Lightning has an interesting reaction. So, Shadow Elf, you're in contact with this bin, right?
Well, however, my natural magic.
You would be in contact with
Yeah,
it.
because I would be trying to turn the key
Yeah.
often every time I change it.
And Trashrack, you would also be in contact with this bin.
100%. I'm in a bin.
Exactly.
And I'm about
And
to
the snail would
flush it.
also be in contact with this bin.
Yeah.
So, roll me a attack with basically roll me an attack. This is the lightning damage with advantage. $38. Okay. So that is that. Roll me a d8 again, please.
Oh,
Hey,
dear.
convenient. You rolled minimum damage for both of you. So each of you, the snail, Trashrack, and Shadow Elf, you take 12 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
As the lightning just surges through the entire little bin that you're in. This causes a problem for the snail. Because it is vulnerable to lightning.
Oh no.
And yep, that killed it. Which means it is going to explode.
Oh, fuck no!
Where am I drawing all this?
You are still in the bar currently, unless you had wanted to have been with them.
I'm still eating breakfast. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That sounds like you.
Yeah.
I love breakfast.
You're having your double
You're eating
breakfast.
two breakfast.
You're having your double breakfast. Yeah.
It's good because I can recover from my sneezing.
Fair enough.
Okay. Trash Rack, make me a dex save, please.
Oh god. I'm in a bin.
Yeah. Oh, with disadvantage because you're in the bin.
You're pressing
You can
yourself
see.
up
Actually,
against the roof of the bin.
it'd be neutral for you because you
Well,
can see it
it's
coming.
an 8 either
Yeah,
way.
it's an 8. So, you fail. You are taking... Oh shit, it's in a confined space as well. Okay. Means it just does more damage, essentially, if it's in a confined space, because you're going to get hit by more of it.
Makes sense.
Pretty nasty, but it could have been a lot worse. You take 58 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And are slammed against the roof of the bin.
It still doesn't open.
No. You are embedded in the bin now.
God's sake.
Shadow, you can
Comic
see
style.
an imprint of Trash Rack just slammed. You heard the explosion.
What the fuck?
It was like a wet... And then there's just a bang! Like full-on cartoon style angel raccoon shape.
What the hell was that snail?
We don't know, it was just some snail that shot acid at people.
Just went boom in there or something.
You don't know it was the snail. It could have just been anything that exploded in there.
It is
Um,
me. Could have been me.
Fucking hell. I'm just gonna grab my sword and
What?
slash at the lock.
Yeah, that beats the lock's AC. It does take necrotic damage and it does take physical damage. So the lock seems okay, but you've done some damage to it.
Second attack because it's my packed weapon and I get 2 attacks with it.
Hell yeah. That actually misses the lock's AC, so you miss and
Yeah.
just clang into the side of the bin. You do take a little bit of like a nick out of the bin with it, but yeah, you didn't hit the lock.
God damn it. I'm gonna focus on my...
It tries like you are stunned for the round, essentially, so he's giving
I'm
a
gonna-
little bit of time to do something.
I'm just gonna use all my
I
natural
don't know, I
magic
think
to
I'm dead.
make an expanding like bar between the lock to try and pop it with 18 natural magic.
Is Zara dead?
No?
Am I dead?
No,
No, she thinks she's dead.
Why?
No,
I don't know.
you've not done anything except for eat.
Where is she?
She's in the bar with you still.
Oh God. Okay. What a delightful.
I'm just
conversation.
getting drunk by myself.
It's like 9 o'clock in the
It's
morning.
Yeah, well, it's
It's
fine.
been a
I'll
long
come
week.
somewhere.
It's been a long
I've
week.
somewhere.
Yeah, maybe you could brew me
You
up
can
a
go
potion
shopping if you want,
to kill
Zara.
me.
You did want to do that last time.
Oh yeah, you can have your little shopping.
Yeah,
segment.
you can actually. We can come to your scene after this if you'd like.
Okay.
Because you said you wanted to, and you weren't here last session when they did the
I wasn't
shopping.
here.
So yeah. Roll me a. I'll go with a athletics check, but add your natural magic to it with with advantage because you've already damaged it.
Athletics advantage and
Who's
add my
George?
net.
Oh, hello,
So-
George.
That's plus 18 on the 14.
That's a lot, basically. It's enough to pop the lock. And you lift the bin, and Trash Rack is embedded in the roof of the bin, and the entire bin is covered in, like, yellowy green acid.
How?
Ow.
It's a trash bag.
Just lying there, all slightly spiky and scaly from rage. And just like, ow.
Covered in goop. Which is
Yeah.
burning.
Drop the rage.
Just heal. So yeah, you feel a bit rough from that, Trash Rack.
You feeling any better?
Tell me you found your cart.
Apparently my cat can't even fit down here. I think Smith took it.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. I'm going to buy you all the bins you want.
Kev, it will call
Trying to
back.
wipe this stuff off me.
Yeah, it wipes off pretty easily. It's...
Prestidigitation, all this.
He killed the snail. It was just there. It wasn't doing anything. It did nothing wrong, and it's now dead.
Yep.
I've also got prestidigitation, so I can just clean this all off.
It's acid, like I don't think it works for acid. I don't think it works for dangerous substances, then. But it's actually quite easy to clean off. Just normally, just the magic is like kind of bouncing off it.
Why would someone throw away a giant snail?
Apparently that's the bin for dangerous animals.
Not an animal.
That's why it's got a lock on it. Apparently. Sorry to disturb you people, we're going now. See you.
You're gonna make another ladder and just climb back over the roof.
Yeah.
Did it?
Come on. I leave the ladder there for them to climb
Yeah.
back over as well.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, climb over. I want to have a bath.
Yeah, you can go in and
Like
have a
the
bath.
first time ever.
You can go in and have a bath. It smells terrible. The acid goop. Okay, Zaria, would you like to go and have your shopping trip now? Zara? Hello?
Oh, I accidentally muted
Ah,
myself.
there we go.
I thought I'd unmuted myself. Sorry. You missed all my sassy remarks.
Apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I want to try out my my new pew pew.
Your new spell?
Yeah.
Okay, if you ask, there is a training yard that you can...
No, I want to go hunting in the forest and catch everyone's dinner.
There isn't a
With
forest.
disintegration?
Oh, so there isn't a forest. There isn't a forest for probably...
Where are we?
You're in the middle of a city.
We're in a castle type city on
I thought
top
that
of a hill.
I thought there was like forest around. There's always a
There's
forest.
a jungle, like...
You see how big this map is? There's always a forest. There's
There-
always green stuff somewhere.
There's a jungle, like a day's cart ride to the east.
Nah, I can't be bothered.
Which is the
Okay, that's
jungle
fine.
that you guys have been in. But also,
Never mind.
Disintegrate is about the worst spell you could possibly use to go hunting because
No,
it destroys
I mean, if
the
you
target.
if you use a light hand, you'll just sear it.
That's not how Disintegrate works.
Like, yeah. If you just
It
aim for like the outsides.
Zara, it
the
disintegrates a
animal.
500 by 500 cube.
Well, then
You
make
have to
the
hold something
animal
very
stand on the
big.
501 cube. Okay, fine. Like an elephant.
A giant there. I'll disintegrate its heart out.
See how big a cube? I know that it Disintegrate does do it like a big box. I don't remember the exact. It might be 50 by 50. It's still big. Disintegrate. It turns into dust. It's largest moment of creation. Oh, 10-foot cube. So you need to find something larger than a 10-foot cube and it not just kill you immediately after you disintegrate the chunk out of it. So it's not advisable, but there is a training yard if you want to go and not kill someone.
Okay, go on then.
Okay.
I guess that's my only choice.
It's not the only choice. You can just murder someone on the street if you like, but I'm not going to.
Maybe.
But
There'll be repercussions.
there will be repercussions. The training yard is the way you can get like no downside other than just using the spell.
Fine.
Yeah, so he has directions to the training yard, which they do give you. Do you ask for the magical one, or just his general training yard, by the way?
There's a magical one?
Yeah, there's a magic training yard. It's Geddon. It's Geddon, you're in a military stronghold. There's training yards for a lot of things.
Magic.
Magic one, okay. So yeah, you go up to a training yard. There's a few people there. It doesn't take you too long to get there. It's like 10-15 minute walk. And yeah, you find the magical training area basically, which is a big sealed off kind of building, like very heavily reinforced walls and ceilings and things. And there's a little clerk behind a desk. It's like, hello, how can I help you?
Wait, time out. But hang on. Wait, hang on.
And wait.
Oh! Wait. BRB, one sec.
Okay, Smith, you want to continue with your scene until Zara gets back?
Okay, I'm back.
Never mind. Okay,
Okay.
the clerk was patiently waiting for you to respond.
Oh, did he say something?
Yes.
What did he say?
He said, hello, how can I help you?
I want to shoot things.
You wish to use the training room?
Yes.
Okay, that will be 10 gold, please.
No! You have to pay?
Yes, you're a member of the public.
You've got so much gold.
Do I?
Yeah.
It'd
we all
be
just
like
paid.
booking like a shooting range kind of thing. It's not
Do you
particularly
know what?
expensive. It's just
I
like,
don't need to practice my laser because I'm going to fight something in a minute anyway, probably. So forget this. I'm going shopping where my 10 gold can actually be put to good use.
okay, have a nice day.
Bye!
I love the big sass energy.
Bastard.
She walks in, goes, fuck this, I have to pay, and leaves.
Look, I'm a princess. I'm used to getting things for free.
I can bet that, actually. That's pretty good.
You know,
roleplay.
like
That's
I'm
pretty
a
good
nice
roleplay.
person, but I don't understand the way the world works properly.
I get that. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
Depth.
yeah, I know. My character's so complex, you know.
Okay,
Layers.
so you go to the like the market area, basically. You see the bagel stand that Smith went to earlier. You don't know about it, but it smells good.
Oh, the everything bagel.
Yep.
May I have an everything bagel minus the pork?
Yeah,
So an almost everything bagel.
an almost everything bagel. Yes. Oh, certainly. It's actually about. It's a little later in. It's not quite lunchtime yet, so you're getting there just before like the lunch rush would happen. So it's actually like a
Oh,
queue
that's
of one
good.
person in front of you, and then after they go quickly, it's like you're sort of almost at the beginning. Okay. You're just removing like the bacon and the porks and the pig ears and the various bits and pieces.
Yeah.
And
Haram, you know.
That'll be 4 gold, please.
Oh, yeah, it's 1 gold off because I'm not
Yeah.
having pig.
You got
Nice.
the almost everything bagel. It's a
Yeah.
little bit cheaper.
Okay, could you make it extra spicy, please?
Certainly.
And you've had breakfast.
Yes,
Yeah, but
you
I'm getting it to go and I'm going to have it as a snack later.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, certainly you can.
Thank
They
you.
add extra chilies to it.
Cool. Thank
There you
you. Here's your 4 gold, good sir. Much better than the shooting range.
You put a sandwich. Yes, it's cheaper than the shooting range.
It's ridiculous.
I don't know, I think a full day's shooting for 10 gold is pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, it probably is very good.
It's not a
but-
bad deal. But yeah, it's a
Yeah.
very, very nice bagel. It's the right amount of spice for you. It's like really
I
nice.
haven't eaten it yet.
Oh.
I haven't eaten it. I'm packing it to go for later when we're in some stupid troll cave and I'm hungry. And my lembas bread is finished.
It needs to be eaten
Lembas
today, I wish
bread.
to point out. It is
Yeah,
fresh.
my what was that? Honey
Honey cake.
honey cake.
I will
Honey
say,
cake will never
thi-
go out.
This bagel needs to be eaten today, essentially. You've literally just
It will be eaten today.
Oh, okay.
It will be eaten today.
Thought I'd let you know that it's gonna go rot pretty quickly. So,
Like, how long do I have?
I don't know, like an hour.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna eat it now. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go shopping. I'm gonna browse around the shops. And I'm
Yeah,
gonna eat my.
That's what I
almost everything
assumed
bagel.
you were buying it for. Like you're going around the shops
Yes.
and you'll have a snack. Yeah, it's really
Yes,
good, really spicy, but the right kind of spice for you. It's really tasty.
Mm. Yum. And
Uh,
now I want to go.
here's the thing, though, Zara.
Well,
The only thing you asked for off was the pork, so I need you to do me a favour and roll a d4.
please, please. It's for religious reasons. You can't do that. That's not fair. I'll sue
No,
you.
this is something
This
that
is the other things that you've left on, essentially.
This
That's what,
sounds like good things.
Oh,
yeah.
this is basically what's
did I do it
happened for Smith.
right?
You did, yes.
Oh, thank God.
Now roll me a d100, please.
Aww. I'm gonna die. Oh my God.
5. Okay, that's very convenient. Oh,
I'm now
interesting.
unconscious.
You get the vicious mockery cantrip.
Ooh, I got a free thing.
Yeah.
That's good.
Is it?
Yeah, and I think it suits your character actually.
Oh, thanks.
You get the
A
ability
lot.
basically sick burn the spell and it deals damage.
Oh my God, I thought you meant like I could insult people really well. Like,
you can.
just-
That's what it is.
That's
You,
pretty
you
much
insult
it.
people so well, you hurt them.
Okay, what's it
But,
called?
Vicious mockery. I'll send you a thing for it.
Vicious mockery. Okay, I'll add it to my. Now that I know how to do this finally after a year, I'll add it to my cantrips.
Yeah.
So proud of myself. I've come so far.
Yeah.
think that.
Send it to you just in case. But yeah.
Thank you.
Vicious mockery is also a reaction, isn't it?
No. You're thinking cutting words.
Oh, that.
Vicious mockery is the standard bard
Oh,
attack.
no.
It's the
That was-
attack cantrip.
Hellish Rebuke as well.
Oh, Hellish Rebuke. Yeah, it's the other one. This is the just like insult someone.
So
Yeah.
she's going to get us into more fights.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is awesome. You unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments at a creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you, oh that's good, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. It will take 1d4. I don't know, like, the numbers still, but whatever. Psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll. It makes before the end of its attack step. Ha ha ha! Ha ha!
Yeah, not bad.
Suck it. So my insults will be better than that.
Pretty much, yeah. But yeah, so yeah, you go, what kind of shop are you looking for here?
Hang on, but this is for a bard, so am I just allowed to have it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was. You got it from eating something.
You got it for eating a bagel.
What
It is the same as your
Oh,
normal spells. and
what
stuff.
school is it? Oh,
Oh, what school is it? I actually don't know. I imagine it's enchantment.
have a school.
It definitely has a school. I imagine it's enchantment, but I'm not on.
I'm just gonna put it down as enchantment. Okay.
Is...
Yeah.
Enchantment. Yeah, I was right. Mhm. So yeah, what
Okay.
kind of shop are you after?
I want.
Like, bearing in mind this is like a military town, but there are a fairly large number of just general shops. It's just don't expect to find.
How's my hair looking right now?
It's looking quite good. You spent a few minutes making sure it was styled this morning.
Okay. So it's not getting raggedy or anything.
No, it's fine.
Cool. All right.
Is it still explosive? It's still
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm wondering.
It's
You
still
don't think
explosive.
it's
Is it
best to use
explosive?
her explosive hair?
Well, I kind of wanted to go to the hairdressers and then just see what happens. Because no, but in theory, right? So, if someone's trying to cut it for a malicious reason or to get some sort of reaction out of it, naturally it explodes. But what if I'm just getting it cut, to get rid of split ends? Will it still explode and, like, I don't know, kill the hairdresser?
You can check.
I want to know that.
So now, what's going to happen is she's going to go get her haircut, right? She's going to get her haircut. We're all going to turn up at the scene of a massive explosion, and then we're going to recruit the hairdresser into our party.
Yeah!
That's the plan. It's going to be Dixie Volume 2.
Bye, Dixie. Oh, huh?
Okay. Well, there would actually be like a barbershop hairdresser type thing there.
Let's go.
So, yeah, you do go to you find it pretty short order. There's like a corporal bloke. Oh, what was it gonna be? Oh, fair enough. He's an orc. Apparently, he's an orc barber. He's an orc barber. So yeah,
Wait, is that the Orokai?
kinda.
No.
Think Warcraft. Or
You don't want an Urukai cutting your hair. Why not?
I don't.
Probably very well spoken.
Probably very.
Hello. How can I help you today?
Now she's going to be racist. Oh my god, you are.
No. It needs to be what I'm a fucking
Behave.
princess. I would like to have my hair cut, good sir.
Okay. Gladly. Well, how much do you want off? What kind of style would you like?
Just a trim.
Okay.
I want to keep as much of the length as possible. Just remove the dead ends,
Gotcha.
And I'd like it blow dried afterwards with the ends being curled.
Okay. We can do something with that.
Something that has long staying power, because
Ah,
Yeah,
going
you
out of
live
town.
around a
Need
lot.
wildlife.
Ah, going out of town, are we?
Yes.
Ah, gotcha. Well, we'll discuss price afterwards, but yeah, I can manage that.
No, let's discuss price now.
Oh, okay. A gold.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's like
Thanks.
it's not gonna be much. Okay. Right. So you're not warning him at all.
Well, if I warn him, my hair might smell the fear, and then it might explode. Like, when like dogs can smell fear and then they bite you.
I wanted to just point out that is one of the greatest statements of all time. My hair might smell the fear.
It's got a mind of its own now. Let's not kid ourselves.
Okay.
Um,
So you're not.
so
So you're not warning him. We can random roll it.
I'm gonna
if you
take
like.
yeah, let's roll it. I'm gonna take a vote actually, guys. Who
No,
thinks
no,
we
no.
should
This
warn
is a
him?
you thing. This is very you thing.
Oh,
Roll
okay,
me a
fine.
d20. If you get above a 10, you'll warn him.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Never have I had such suspense. Hey, you're not warning him.
Shit.
Right. So, he takes a pair of nice cutting scissors, starts cutting your hair quite nice. He's very good at his job.
Hmm.
And then he cuts one strand of pink hair.
No. And it's fine, right?
Boom.
Shit.
Yeah, I think this guy might be dead.
Shut up.
Yep, he's dead.
No.
He gets blasted.
You're lying.
You
Oh my god.
blast the guy through the roof of the shop.
Oh my
Take out the
God.
entire front side of the building, all the sides. You just detonate, and you are
You're
comfortably
lying to
sitting
me.
in.
Oh my
No,
Oh my god.
you are sitting in
Killed
the
a
chair
man.
still,
Oh, you
as
never
everything around you has been destroyed.
You never seen how much I was laughing and waiting for this and going, yes, yes, chaos, chaos.
No.
Bang.
I'm a terrible person.
The Orc's unfortunate body, after a good 10 seconds, lands with a thud like 100 yards outside the shop front.
Oh, shitting hell.
And,
Oh dear.
yeah, would all the party members like to roll me a hearing-based perception check, please?
Oh, it happened. It's what Cav said would happen.
Yeah, apart from we can't recruit him because he's
20,
dead.
Trash
heard
Rat,
it.
you definitely hear this!
Is he definitely dead?
Well, he
yeah.
just, like, flew, like, 800 yards into the air.
Yeah, but
and then
there was that
landed
time.
on solid concrete.
Yeah, but there was that time that I flew through the air onto the, like, the other
Unfortunately,
side
he's
of
a
town.
commoner and we're heroes.
Yeah, he's a
Oh.
corporal, which means he had about 30. He had like 30 health. He wasn't a combatant, essentially.
Okay, so how does my hair look now, though?
It's pretty nice. It's about the same as it was.
That's the most important thing. How's my
Yeah,
fucking hair?
absolutely. Are you on lopsided hair? I mean, what kind of riffraff are you?
He's a smuggler. He is the definition of riffraff.
No, him, not me, though. I don't want to
Yeah.
look like riffraff.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, he
I
looks
need
quite
a nice
nice.
haircut.
It was quite
Good.
nice.
As long as you can't tell that it wasn't incomplete.
There you go.
Good.
Well, apart from the barbershop being completely destroyed and the guy being dead.
That's different.
Um,
And it was an accident. At best, it's manslaughter.
How are you going to explain that?
Accident.
are you going to
Accident.
are you going to just stay there in the chair?
No, I'm gonna
Or are
fucking
you going
run.
to leave?
I am running. I am running.
Roll
Take
me
me
a
away.
roll me a charisma stealth check. I will go with.
Okay, hang on.
Charismatically.
Basically, if you have proficiency in stealth, roll me a flat charisma check with proficiency.
Oh no! Look, see, I was doing so well.
Do you not have
And
charisma?
now
Do you
I-
not have stealth?
Where is stealth?
It's one
Oh,
of
here
your-
it is. I've got 6, and it's ticked.
That means you have it. So, basically, press me charisma, and we'll add 4 to it. I press
The
the word
charisma on
charisma.
on the side.
Yeah.
With the 2 numbers, yeah.
Yeah, just press the word charisma.
Public roll.
Yeah, and we'll add 4.
And okay, so I don't get advantage though.
No.
Here you go. 15.
15. It's not awful. You manage to just you basically just go and just walk away.
Yes. No one knows.
I would have been
Innocent
running
whistle.
towards the noise. Going,
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
You see
You made my egg fall off my fork.
roll me another perception check, Trash Rat. Oh, by the way, Smith, you also hear it, and Linus, you also hear it. Shadow, you don't.
Are we back to normal perception?
Is that because he
or is
doesn't
it-
have ears?
I've got fucking pointy ears.
He has ears.
I want to point out that these guys were a good, 30-minute walk away. And Smith was like an hour away, and all of them, apart from the Shadow, have heard you.
Why didn't Shadow Elf hear me?
I don't know, he's not listening.
He's more concerned with
Trash
his
Rat,
car.
you do not notice Zariel walking away inconspicuously, casually walking away,
Do they put 2 and 2 together though and think
We
this is a
don't know
hairdressing
yet.
salon?
You get to the shop front as there's a lot of people crowding around. There's a few soldiers starting to put yellow tape up around the area, and there's a chalk outline being drawn
Oh god.
on this crumpled body of an Uruk in the street.
I'm so sorry.
You're not there anymore. You've wandered off.
Yeah. You'll have to
Criminal
pay someone for his
investigation.
funeral. What if he had a wife and kids?
There's now a
I'll buy
criminal
them an almost
investigation.
everything bagel. It'll be fine.
Yes,
Sorry for
and
your loss.
almost
It's a
everything bagel replaces the father.
Well, it's an almost everything bagel.
You're not
Just
going to
make it
shill out that
almost
extra
bad.
gold. You're not going to.
Make it, make it magical, and it'll be like, "Hello, Dad, bagel." And
Oh my
And
god.
I
It's
mean-
fine. I'll make it an everything bagel, and everything includes dads, doesn't it? So
Includes
Dad meat.
Okay. Yeah. So You see the catastrophic events.
Haha.
Um,
Cute.
Trash Rack. Smith and Linus, do you also want to do anything? Because you both clearly heard it. Or are you just going to ignore it?
I guess I'll start heading over in that direction since I'm probably done with breakfast by now.
Yeah, you'll be definitely done with breakfast by now.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, Smith, you're staying up at the stables. Jay. You're muted, bud.
Well, I just heard like a vague bang in the distance.
You heard a
and it's like,
cataclysmic boom coming from, like, the marketplace.
I mean, I should at least go and see if I can spot anything from outside.
You can't from your way. There's a lot of tall buildings in the way.
I just like to think
None of the
that-
other, a few of the other people like in the area, the ones working on your cart, if you've done the payment by this time, would like look up, but then they get back to work when they get glared at by the elf carpenter.
Guess I'll go see the horse, man. The not horse.
Well, but yeah, you'll be doing that. We'll come back to you and you'll see.
Jeez.
Okay, so Linus and Trash Rack, you both meet up at about the same kind of time because you weren't too far away from each other, at least. And you see the results.
This is giving me flashbacks to that hotel before we met you.
Huh? What happened?
We blew up a hotel. It's how we met Dixie. It's kind of a long story.
We
but-
did not blow up a hotel. A hotel happened to.
Fall
Okay.
down.
Yeah. It happened to blow up whilst we were there.
It fell down. It didn't blow up. This one very clearly. Actually, roll me investigation, the pair of you.
Who's Dixie with?
She's still
Back
in
in
the.
the bar.
She's still back in the bar. She's having a
Well,
lie-in.
she's just-
She's had a very stressful few days.
You know what?
Yeah, you both of you get rolled not high enough. This building looks like something blew it out from inside. Like the rafters are pointed
Smith,
up.
you around anywhere? Did he do this?
You do not see Smith.
He blew up a
Yes.
hotel.
It looks very different from the collapsed hotel that you saw that had Dixie, and this one looks literally like a bomb went off inside it.
Where was?
Funnily enough, Wolfie
last
was
time
there.
I was with her in the inn, but
Zariel left a bit
say
ago.
where she was going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen her at all, Trash?
No, she left a little while ago. Something about shopping.
Shopping.
Yes, just shopping.
So she's either buying things or doing princessy stuff, as we heard this morning in our
The shop,
brief conversation over breakfast.
for reference, the shop, according to like how you both look at it, there's no way to tell what the hell it used to be.
Right.
There's
Oh.
not enough left. There's one chair still standing in the middle of the room.
God, to be honest though, we've probably forgotten about her explosive hairs. We haven't mentioned it in so long.
It's been like
I have no idea.
it's been
Remembers.
like 2 weeks since you last had any interaction with it.
Smith remembers. Smith wants to weaponize it, but
Yeah.
she won't let him.
It was a great idea. Put it on my arrows.
No.
God.
So yeah, how do you guys?
Well-
There's some soldiers taking questions.
Okay, I guess. I mean, we'll go and ask them, if they saw anything, what happened.
Okay, so you walk up to the legionaries.
Yeah.
Who are like
Yeah.
stopping people in the street, and you hear him going, "So you didn't see anything?" It's like, "No," says the rapist. "We did see. It was just the barber shop. It just suddenly just exploded outwards for no reason." Okay, well, thank you for your time. You two. Do you know what happened here?
No, we just saw the wreckage, I guess, and headed over.
Heard
What
that
happened?
massive bang. We were going to ask you what the hell happened.
Well, we know it's terrible. All we know is a terrible thing happened. Just the barber shop just exploded. Suddenly it appears. No one seems to know what happened. We all heard it, of course. Don't forget to guarantee everyone in the city heard it. But
Yeah.
it just
We were over at the Adventurers Guild.
yeah, it's such a brave voice. But yeah, the proprietors just they're there in the street. So
Oh,
Didn't make it, unfortunately. But yeah, if you know anything at all, anything that could be useful, do let us know.
Why would someone want to blow up a barber's? Did he owe money?
Not to our knowledge.
It's part of some underground fight ring?
None in this city, at least.
But he travels.
No, the guys just lived quietly as far as we go. Like, he came in a bunch of years ago. Like, he joined up for the Legion and everything. Like, just
Killed a
seemed to live
veteran.
quite a quiet life, honestly. Everyone liked him. Offered good
Did he have any
deals.
family?
Not really. Kept himself to himself mostly. He had a good few friends and acquaintances, but
I'll check out the acquaintances. Maybe one of them holds a grudge.
It's a good call. We'll question anyone who knew him.
Well,
Yeah, tragic.
good luck.
Really. Yeah, thanks.
Keep us informed.
Certainly. If we find anything. What are your names?
I'm trash.
Okay. Trash.
Shadow.
Shadow. Got it. And yeah, where will you be staying?
The Adventurers Guild.
You're adventurous. So, how long will you be staying for? Assuming you're adventurous.
I think we might be in town for another day.
Okay. So, if we find anything out in the next day or so, we'll be sure to keep you. We'll be sure to notify you.
All right. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Yeah, it's gonna be one. I'll say that. And the little private wanders off.
I like pretending to be some sort of investigator.
Yeah. I can't be throwing my name out there. Who knows?
You'll throw mine out there.
But you know,
He's a
I mean, it's not
smuggler.
really your name, is it? It's more of a description of you.
No, that
Not there. That was the mean.
Yeah.
You can comment there.
Yeah. No. I know. But, yeah.
I think the Shadow Elves just thinking, where's Smith? And
Where
thinking
is
Kratos
you're
still
just
there.
like wandering around looking for Smith.
No, I'm wandering outside the Adventure Guild going, thinking, where would Smith go? They go, and where? And
Actually, I
and
bet
suddenly
I bet
Trash
you'd
is
be
gone, and
Yeah, I bet that the Shadow Elf would go. Smith will be the blacksmith.
yeah.
That so you just go to the blacksmith and be like during this interim. Basically, they go, no, we haven't seen him, and things like that. That'll be what you'll be doing.
And wondering where Trash had been off.
Yeah,
as
Trash
well.
is just wandered off as well.
God damn it!
that's what I do.
Yeah. So,
Oh, shit, no one.
Zariel, would you be heading back to the Adventurers Guild if you continue shop?
I don't know what to do. Oh,
You murdered an unfortunate man in cold blood.
Not in cold blood. It was an accident.
It was very
Oh,
warm.
You could have
probably.
warmed in.
Accidental hair
I'm
blowing up.
going to drown my sorrows in the bar.
Okay, you're going back to the Adventurers Guild. Got it. Okay, so now with that sorted, essentially, Smith, we'll go back to you. So you hear the pissed off squawking again, and it sounds particularly louder. So you think one more of them might have awoken.
Yeah, alright, let's go check on the horse
Bird thing.
bird.
Okay. So yeah, the griff is awake. It's moving around. It's enclosure. It's as stable would be better than an enclosure.
These things even eat.
You rolled a nature check high enough. These are carnivores. These ones.
This one likes some eat.
They tend to eat like pretty much anything smaller than themselves. Usually, like large rodent kind. They like weasel, like big weasels. That kind of-
So not me. Not me.
No. Occasionally they'd go into like big packs and
Stop.
maybe try to take something in. Yeah, basically a raccoon would be perfect. An actual raccoon, though. Not you're a bit
Nobody
big.
knows. Raccoons aren't real.
They're not. But that kind of animal would basically be their kind of prey.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know how I'm gonna approach this.
Actually, if anyone wants a rough description of what kind of size we're talking, ever remember Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Remember Buckbeak?
Yeah.
That without the wings.
Oh, that sounds cute.
You've got horse.
Oh well, then
full four
I'm
horse
going
legs.
to approach it exactly like they do in that movie. And
Respect.
or book, I suppose.
Head on and then bow.
Yeah.
You enter its enclosure. It's quite a tall
Wow.
creature. It's honestly similar size to you, Smith. Honestly, like it's longer, obviously, and almost as tall as you. But it is a size large creature. It's about the same size as like a big horse.
Mhm.
So yeah, it looks at you kind of warily. And we'll do the initiative roll again.
Boy, am I getting attacked again?
Well, it's seeming to like not be particularly happy. It actually got a 6 as well. It rolled a 1.
Oh lord.
Uh,
Thing's Dexy
It's
then.
got high dex. But yeah, it's going before you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently, it's kind of like head down and like, think predatory cat, like stalking. And it
Yeah.
seems to be like, kind of imagine a growl, but a bird growling.
Okay.
More angry than that, but yes. Think really mad pigeon. Yeah, it's basically waiting for you to do something, but it is prepped essentially.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna be a dum and like give it a bow. You respect to this weird bird.
Okay, roll me a flat animal handling check.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't immediately leap, so there's that.
Yeah. Man, God,
Do you have a? Did you bring in like a snack for it?
I mean, I probably have some degree of rations.
Yeah, you know they're carnivores, so you probably have something.
Yeah,
Just
I'll,
don't give it your weird meat.
You give it like you'd have some like jerky and things which you got. Oh, you have fish.
Yeah.
Actually, you have fish. You definitely
Oh,
have some dried fish.
I'll chuck it a fish.
Okay, roll me a maybe a sleight of hand check.
Damn it.
After one
Oh.
slaps in the face.
It's fine. It's the first
17.
one. 17. Yep. You throw it like underarm quite gently, and it snaps it up and swallows it in one gulp.
Nice.
Okay. It seems a little more calm. So yeah.
Yeah,
What are you
alright,
doing?
fella.
What are you doing next?
He's just gonna, like, slowly get closer, try and get its trust.
Okay.
You know.
Roll me a animal handling check with advantage. You think you had advantage?
Will love me.
Yeah, it seems a little. It goes out of its like half crouch as you're slowly moving towards it. It's not moving towards you, but it's not
Yeah.
in the going to jump you pose anymore.
Yeah. Kind of treating this thing like a strange dog.
Very strange dog. It's got hooves.
Yeah. But like, this is how you approach dogs, right?
I guess. It's kind of how you approach horses, so you're not doing too bad.
I mean, yeah. A mixture of a dog and a... What is a dog if not a small horse?
Unless it's a Great Dane.
It's still smaller than a horse. Let's be fair.
But it's bigger than like a Shetland pony.
If a Shetland
I don't
ponies
know,
are a
actually. I
dog's mistake.
I think Shetland pony is about the same size as a Great Dane, to be honest.
You know,
No. Great
what
Danes
I'll
are
do,
bigger.
I'm gonna pull out another bit of food and like try and like feed it from my hand when it's trust that way. I might lose a finger, but
You've got spares. Roll me an animal handling check again with advantage.
Fucking hell!
Boom! You don't even need to go to roll the last one. Yeah, it really takes you. It like
Nice.
snaps it out of your hand. Like the beak digs in a little bit, but it's like fine. It's not enough to cause any like injury, and it starts like cheeping, almost. Like
oh, you're kind of cute.
it kind of rubs into your hand a bit.
Right? Yeah. No, I'm definitely taking both of these.
So yeah, that is 30 grand for the pair, basically, wasn't it? So,
yeah, I have the cost up here, but I need to now take away from my total
Yeah.
money.
So for reference, they are each different. Basically, you can, if you want to spend an extra 1,000, you can actually get them both a spot to actually go into the cart. Or you can buy saddles for each of them. Each of the saddles is going to cost you... the Griff saddle is 100 gold. The Gruul saddle is 250. If you'd like to get saddles individually for them, essentially.
I'm still trying to do math.
Yep. Because they can both be ridden by as a mount. You can't ride the Griff, unfortunately. You're too heavy.
Yeah.
You can ride the Gruul, though.
So what?
Is
Another
the griffin flying?
The Griff does
It's
not
a-
fly, no.
So it's another 1,000 to get the Griff on the cart, and how much is it for saddles for both of them?
350 total. You could get a barded saddle for the Gruul, or you can make barding yourself for it.
I trust this place to do its job well.
Yeah.
So that's what 250 was it? For both of them?
350 for both of them. 250 for just the
350.
Gruul saddle. The Griff saddle is 100. Because the Griff saddle's fairly like a horse saddle.
Right. Cool. I've deleted the money from my sheet. It's gone forever.
And
That was like half my money. Let's go.
yeah, you got a much better cart now, though. For reference,
Yeah.
the base speed of these two creatures. For reference, the Auroch moves at 40 movement speed.
Damn.
The main thing about the Auroch is it doesn't need to stop to rest, really. Like, it can go a full day without caring. The Gruul moves at 80.
Nice.
The Griff, when I say very fast, I'm not kidding, has a movement speed of 240.
So we have differing degrees of emergency speed.
Yeah, the Griff is nowhere near as strong, so we'll definitely need to always be supported to move the cart.
Yeah.
The Gruul is about as strong as the Auroch. They both have a strength of 40.
Nice.
The Griff has a strength of 20. It has a dex of also 20. So the main thing, each of them have got different jobs, essentially. The Griff is very quick. Basically, both of them will increase the speed of your cart considerably if you hook both of them up, essentially.
I paid for that, so...
Yeah. The Griff one is in the middle of the three. The Gruul will be, like, more at the front. Like, you're basically getting a second Auroch kind of placement
Yeah.
for the Gruul, and there's, like, a horse section in the back, towards the middle of the, like, front section, which is getting a lot longer and wider. Okay. So, yeah, that is basically going to take the day, and, you'll also need to get different rations for each of them, also.
Yeah, I'm a spend my time here watching them work.
Yeah, the Gruul is going to take the same rations as the Auroch. The Griff is going to require specialised rations. Any kind of meat, essentially. So fish, meat, that kind of stuff. It only eats those. Whereas the Gruul will eat any kind of plant. It is not picky at all. That prefers, like, tubers. So, like, it likes potatoes. Okay.
Boil them, mark them, stick them in a stew.
Yeah, and now you get your reward for actually passing every single one of the, basically carpentry questions. You get proficiency with carpentry tools.
Yes!
Just basic proficiency. And you don't have a set of carpenter's tools. But you go, if you're spending the day especially watching them, you go, yeah, I can get this.
I could do that.
And you get, like, basic proficiency in carpentry.
Let's go. I only have basic proficiency in smithing, so...
So, yeah.
Unfortunately, carpentry works like more dex-based than strength-based.
It is.
Still.
Well, actually, a lot of it is still strength-based. It's
Like,
just a bit-
look
it's
how
about-
good I can drive a nail into a piece of wood.
Kind of, honestly, yes. Carpentry is a bit more 50-50 between strength and dex. There's less intellect ones.
Yeah.
Smithing is primarily strength with a bit of int in there. There's very little dex in smithing.
I did it. I learned things.
You learned! You used a brain. But yeah,
Smith absorbing information through osmosis.
that's basically going to be your day, essentially. It's going to take the full day for the repairs to be done, but they had a free schedule today, so they actually can get it done in one day, which is quite good. The elf is basically moving like a taskmaster. You actually learn from a few of the others as you're watching that she's a captain.
Ooh.
So she's the same rank as the guy who's in charge of the forge.
Nice.
So yeah, that is basically your day. As
Can't wait to
you're
like rock back up and be like, yo, look what I did to the car.
So yeah, you're also, but for a freebie, because they're also going to have to like extend it anyway, you're actually getting more living space in the back of the car.
Nice.
Yay.
Because they have to kind of do that to make it all fit.
I'm telling you, this cart will get turned into an airship by the end.
100%. I'm gonna learn it. We're gonna learn it. You're gonna build it.
So yes, as Smith, I imagine, will come back quite late into the day, and the rest of you will probably reconvene at the Adventurers Guild earlier to see a very... Zariel, roll me 5 Constitution saves, please.
Oh, okay. Constitution save. Found it.
Okay,
1.
2...
It
She's heading
takes time, okay?
to unconscious land.
No, I'm counting down of how many of them you've failed. 4,
Mm.
5. Okay, you failed all 5.
Wow.
You are hammered by the time they get back. You are pissed as a stoat. You are absolutely out of it. You're singing joyfully with about 7 of the other adventurers.
And also crying at the same time.
Oh yeah, you're bawling your eyes out, but you're also singing quite happily.
Yeah.
By the way, Zara, currently you have a tab of 50 gold going.
No,
I'm sorry.
No,
Can't
no.
just say no.
you bastards. That's not fair.
You have to
You
pay
have
to
loads
drink
of
alcohol.
gold.
They're paying for my drinks. I'm a princess.
No,
That doesn't work all the
That doesn't
time.
work.
Oh,
You're
And
also...
the more you say that, the more likely you're going to get kidnapped.
No, they're going, yeah, sure you're a princess, sure you're a princess.
Yeah, they don't believe her. Not the way she behaves.
Anyone else who
I'm-
walks in, roll me insight.
Oh,
I guess
Becoming
we
one
would
with
head
people.
I kind of want to know for when I
Cal,
arrive.
you
wow.
are convinced that they think she's just absolutely drunk and having a good time.
Yeah.
Same with everyone else, apart from Trash Rack, you think they're completely serious. You're not even convinced they're drunk. You think they're playing at it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, everyone else immediately notices, they go, yeah, of course you're a princess! And they've started calling her princess, essentially.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
I
Excuse
wonder how much
me,
the bounty on
princess.
it is. I'm gonna go to the bounty wall and see if I can find one.
Roll me investigation.
What the
Oh
fuck?
dear.
So far?
You can't see one of any cats. Apart from you see a missing cat one, but it doesn't look like the same cat. This is like an ordinary cat. It's gone missing somewhere in town.
Gonna take the cat one, or show it to the guys and go, is this looking for the cat?
Where the fuck you been, Smith?
Oh, right. You won't believe this. I had this really great bagel and coffee. Like, I'll take you there tomorrow. It's actually quite a nice place.
Does anyone know what's up
That's where I
with,
went.
with
Oh,
the cat?
I also got the car fixed.
So
Nice.
it was you who bloody well stole it.
I didn't steal it. I walked up and to the
Well,
place and was like, "I'm taking the car,"
took
and they
it.
said, "Okay." Did you not ask like the like person who works there? Did you see who took the car? Because I
No.
guarantee you they would have said, "Oh, your friend,
No,
you know,
because
the big one."
No, because Trash came down saying someone had stole something from her, so I assumed the worst and started looking.
Well, you know,
Maybe
this is what
kill us
happens.
now.
Hindsight's 20.
This,
Hindsight's 2020.
this is what happens when you assume it makes an ass out of you.
You made me kill a snail.
Yes, they got them printed on the bin. Why didn't you
I
take that
killed
bin?
a man.
Oh, right. I
Oh,
also
wait,
got
she's
us.
what?
right, by the way.
I also got us 2 new pets to pull the cart. Well, companions.
Can I ride it?
Can we hold you
Ah.
off on your thing? What did you say? Say it a little quiet. What did you just say?
Killed a man.
What?
What?
Oh,
How?
I mean,
you mean you killed the man?
How
she's
about we
drunk.
take you upstairs?
How did you do? Quietly.
Blew him up.
Sorry. That's serious. How did you blow him up?
It was an accident.
All right. What did you do?
No.
I went to get my hair done.
No.
And then he
Oh.
went boom.
The elf has just gone off in a corner and just like hands and face.
Yeah, I think I found the connection.
Yep.
Wait.
Yes, you figured it out.
It turns back to the rest of them and goes, see, this is why we don't mess with her hair.
I mean,
I
you
think
mess
we
with
need
her
to
hair in
leave.
controlled environments.
This is why we study it and weaponize it safely.
No.
Honestly,
No.
I think
We need to think about leaving.
I think the main thing to take away from all this is that she needs to be babysat wherever she goes.
Dixie should have gone with her.
They're investigating
I am
that
taking
murder.
the-
We need to leave.
I am taking the day off, and I've earned it. Is what Dixie
Yeah,
just
you-
says.
You really have, Dixie. Honestly.
But
no,
yeah,
I'll take you out for a coffee and a bagel tomorrow as well.
No, I don't
Trash
think
is
we
right.
can stay till tomorrow. I think we need to leave.
I
we
mean,
should probably leave, and we don't know who else may be alerted to this, as it's kind of not every day, I would assume, in this town that a house blows up for absolutely no reason.
It was
that
an
anyone can figure out.
accident.
Whether or not we
You-
should go.
No
We
more
don't want to
saying.
attract any the
I mean-
legendary adventurers who may be.
listen,
on the
we'll it'll be fine. We have to wait like till tomorrow anyway because the cart's getting work done. So at the very least, we can get breakfast. And
Yeah.
coffee.
I'm down for a fight. That's fine.
Maybe we should.
Why
stay
are you
somewhere
all?
else
You're
tonight.
all assuming the worst here.
Because we spoke to the investigators and I gave them my name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
okay.
why he did. I gave them Shadow's name, but you know.
You know what? Listen, if
You
God
suck
come
a
up,
dick.
we can
Wow.
listen. Let's just not assume the worst, okay?
I'm
Shadow,
going-
look.
Which
This whole
way's
time.
which way's my cart? I'm going to use my lab and because we may need something sooner or later.
Yeah, and look, with the whole name thing, in all honesty, I wasn't even sure Shadow was actually your name. I just thought you were talking about your description, you know?
It was like
So if you ever did tell me your name and it was Shadow, then I'm sorry, but it was the first thing that came into my head.
You have told
I just
everyone your
go-
name now.
Huh?
He did tell everyone his actual name.
Oh, but this is why me and Smith were going to call you Jeff, and you didn't like that, or whatever it was. I don't remember.
It's Harthane, but Shadow Elf is my business name, and now you've just went and said.
Well, I didn't say
Shadow.
elf. I just said Shadow. I mean, there's probably a lot of shady assassins called Shadow who think like, oh,
You
this
know,
is a
it's
cool
also
name."
on my.
Also, to be fair, Linus doesn't look anything like an elf.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'll just, if we see them again, I'll say I made a mistake and my name was Shady.
Whatever. I'm going to go
Please
to
stand
my.
up.
I'm
Yeah,
going to go brew some potions.
Yeah,
So you
that'll
Smith,
make me feel better.
the last thing you saw when you went away was they had basically stacked all of Shadow's alchemy gear very neatly on the floor, like a bit away from the workshop. So it's currently inoperable.
Yeah, alchemy lab's not gonna work until they're done. It's all kind of stacked up in a corner.
Mm.
Listen,
okay then.
here's my advice as someone from a place where people just go missing very often. until it becomes an actual problem, don't worry about it.
Okay, that's not going to work because the issue is they know where we're staying. If they find out
Right.
we are linked with her, and if they find, I don't know,
Strand of
evidence
pink hair.
that
Wait.
they're linked to us
So-
and they know where we are.
So here's my question: Why would they? What leads do they have, if any?
Hmm.
And wait, did we stay at the Adventurers Guild last night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, I thought this was an inn.
No, this is the Adventurers Guild.
Ah,
It
okay.
doubles as an inn, but it is
That's
it's
my
it's
fault.
a bar, Adventurers Guild, and inn. It's like stay
Ah,
for.
Also, like,
adventurers.
the
Here's-
worst case scenario is she just needs to leave, and the rest of us can stay.
yeah, or we just kill them all, Smith, right?
But I'm not
no.
killing an entire town.
For reference, all of you
There's
know
some good
this.
people here.
Also, all of you know this. Each of the fortresses in the Bastion's line is manned by 500,000 trained soldiers.
500. Easy.
They are known to
Well-
repel entire Orc land ships.
We'll just
Easily.
do our tag team maneuvers or unleash Dixie, and she'll talk our way out of it.
I'm not getting you out of this one.
Yeah, no, y'all are
Uh.
on your own. I'm with Dixie. Me and Dixie, we're gonna have a day off. We deserve it.
What kind of role would you want for me to see if pink is a very common hair color or uncommon hair color?
Oh, that's fairly not common knowledge. Actually, I'll just give it you. It's not completely uncommon.
Hmm.
Like
Give her a hood.
pink hair is a thing that exists in the world because natural magic can cause weird shit to happen. So
Mm.
there's pretty much
Have I
any
seen-
think anime style. Like people just randomly have different hair colors in this world.
Have I seen many people here with pink?
You've seen a few. They're not like it's not the most common, but you've seen pretty much every color. So it's not crazy out there. It's slightly different shade to the others, but it's not like massively different.
Okay.
We'll just give her a hood, keep her under wraps.
Let's not talk about this anymore, and let's.
Does Smith want
I'm
to finish
sure-
his comment about his two pets?
Yes. Tell us what you got.
All right, I got I just described the big albacart upgrades and stuff, and the monkey.
Yeah,
And-
and
and
the
the weird
Gruul and the
horse.
Griff. The Gruul and the Griff. The Gruul's the big one, the
Gruul and the
Griff's the horse one.
The girl has a tragic backstory, and the Griff really, really likes me. Honestly, they're really cute.
They're both quite
Okay.
cute, but the Griff really took to you.
Okay, so we got all these new upgrades, and
Neither of them has a name, by the way, for reference. If anyone wants to name them, you can.
You haven't named them yet.
how
I'm
fast
sure
is-
Daria will like to name them.
Sparkle.
That's a terrible name. I veto that.
Sparkle and Sparkles. Come on.
Oh, I veto both of those. Those are terrible.
Okay. Well, we can worry about naming them
They're in the
Once-
stables, by the way.
Grifter.
later. Well, you've made the cart better. How much did that set us back? Well, how much
Oh,
did it
well,
set you
I-
back?
I mean, it was only like
38,000 goldish.
yeah, it was like half my money. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I mean, I still have the emergency funds untouched.
Very well. Is there anything else we particularly need before we move out and go in search of, what were we going for, the gem or the...
Well, don't we need to
Sand.
wait for
Sunburn first, then the gem.
the works to be finished and we're leaving in the morning, no?
Mm.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm saying, is there anything we need to get tomorrow
Uh,
before we go?
Mm,
Bagels and coffee if
Yeah,
anyone
bagels.
wants one.
I want a bagel.
It's a really good place, trust me.
You guys are also not low
Okay.
on rations, but you could probably use some more rations.
Oh, actually, I need 2 bagels,
Yeah,
guys, because this
hundreds of
morning,
rations.
I know, but it's always not
Aye.
bad. It's usually not a bad idea to get. Also, you don't actually have any food that's specifically for the Griff yet.
All right, and yeah, we need to get food for the Griff.
So purchase rations, have a bagel,
Meat-based
have two
animal food.
bagels, pointing at
Yeah, I've
Linus.
got a story to tell you later on about it. But, you know.
Yes, you did look like you were hungry this morning.
Yeah, something weird happened this morning.
You grow a second stomach.
No, not really. You see how I can kind of do that thing with my arm where it turns into a giant tendril or a bow?
Yeah.
That I don't really know how I got. I heard something talking to me in the morning when I woke up, and my arm was out. And normally I have to summon it. So I'm still kind of working through things in that department.
Okay.
But I think it might have gained some sort of sentience. So I don't know. Either way, I'm doubly as hungry now.
Gained or already this week?
Yeah, or maybe it already was. I don't know. But something in my room was talking to me.
Okay.
So just to let
it's-
you know, that's what's going on with me anyway. Apart from
well.
that, it's been a quiet day, you know?
I mean, to be fair, it's a bit stranger thing happen. Have you named it?
Ah,
Gosh.
not yet.
Gosh, you seem to be the most unweird person. How are you feeling? Other than liking stuff from the bins.
That's a forgivable offence at this point.
Yeah.
I'm a living shadow. You're
Oh yeah, that's a point.
You're,
You're not living. How dare you suggest you're living?
a living.
Also,
wait, I'm not a shadow anymore.
yeah,
I
you're,
forgot,
you're
I'm a
dead.
ghost now.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh yeah. Also,
I'm a shadow.
you've all noticed Trash Rack smells the best that they ever have, as far as you're all concerned.
Yeah.
Weird.
They're also a lot
Oh.
cleaner. They're a slightly lighter shade of brown.
And white.
You're
and a
white.
bit
Okay.
black.
The weird.
Yeah, raccoon.
Uh,
Actual
snail.
A
raccoon
little
colour.
bit of rusty red as well.
Yeah. Raccoon colour.
Weird snail monster
Exploded.
explosion.
Y'all
How did that thing blow up?
are weird.
You got
I
tased,
was
remember?
trying to get out of the bin.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know
Why
I
were you
was
in?
gonna accidentally hurt it.
Why were
And I
you in a
didn't just
bin?
hurt it, I killed it. I'm
I-
really sad.
Why?
I
Why?
fell off the roof. They
wrong?
fell off the roof.
Why were you on the roofs?
He
I
made
thought so-
me.
I thought the people who stole Trash's bin were the ones who stole the cart.
Also, Smith has no idea that someone stole Trash's bin, by the way.
I mean, it's a bin. Why would I care?
Yeah, but you haven't not mentioned it to him.
I did. I said someone stole something from.
You said bin.
Trash.
You said Trash's bin.
My bin got stolen. That was very sad. And then the cart was missing, so he thought his cart got stolen by the same people.
Mm-hmm. Weird thing this morning. I woke up with 2 daggers.
What?
And this kind of weird day, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. It's just been a weird day.
You know what? Dixie just goes, I'm going to bed.
You know,
because this is apparently
I-
happening a lot to you guys. I had a nice day. I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to bed. See you all in the morning for bagels.
I mean, my day
Yeah,
was
that-
pretty normal, but yeah.
That's a good shout. That's a
Good
great
night.
shout.
Good night. She quickly
Um,
rushes up to her room, closes the door, and you hear it lock.
You know, I got like a couple hours to kill before I go to sleep. I'm going to go see how far I can throw stones.
I go up to the
Wait, no.
bar person and say, "Yeah, we need. I'll pay for another night for all of us."
Okay, gladly.
Uh,
I think it was 50 gold for a
I'm-
lot of you, wasn't it? That is
Yeah.
Jamie asking. I'm pretty sure it was like 50 gold there. Yep, another 50.
I might just practice with my natural magic for like a couple hours before I go to bed, just for fun.
That's fair.
Okay.
Just see what weird stuff I can do. You know?
Uh,
Do you wanna see if we can make like weird, like people out of our natural magics and get them to fight?
Rock'em sock'em rope.
why not? Okay, well, it's been one of those weird days. I don't know if I can animate my, but I'll try.
I mean,
I could
I-
make an iron golem.
I tend to find that the best way to go about these things is to just kind of, like, at a vague level, your powers make stuff out of shadow, yeah?
Yes.
I mean, just get wacky with that. Can't you do, like, literally anything with that at that point?
Well, most of it kind of is more solid. It was a bit more flexible when it was actually me, but I seem to have lost me.
Why not? Why not try and make a new you?
Okay. Crash, you want to provide the armor for the new me? And we'll fight Smith with his rock golem?
Yeah,
I mean,
this will be great.
And here was
interesting.
and here was me thinking that Shadow would make a giant golem out of Shadow, Trashwhack would make a giant golem out of cutlery and random shit, and Smith would make a giant golem out of rocks, and the three of you just have it out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I'm fine either way.
Armored plated Shadow versus Rockman.
Versus cutlery golem. Oh, Lady does not like the cutlery golem. Lady's much more of a stone golem fan.
Yeah.
Apparently, yeah. I'm just gonna help her out a sec. But
Okay.
yeah, I'll make armor for the golem and then try and use lightning and stuff, you know. You get it.
Yeah, I get you.
Play with that.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of you have some time basically just training, having a laugh. Zariel, you've passed out on the table by now.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
Linus, what are you going to be doing?
Big pets.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna end this relatively quiet day for me as well.
Yeah, you actually had a reasonable day. You just had breakfast
Yeah.
for a few hours, had a walk.
It's rare.
Yeah. The weirdest thing that happened to you was you woke up this morning and your arm talked to you.
Yeah.
I've got an idea.
That's not
Or
bad.
wait, this fight takes off. I'm gonna start doing a big announcement of come see the two golems clash and sell tickets to it.
Ah,
Make it a show.
sure. Actually, that's where you're... Linus, are you going to be taking bets?
On what?
On the golem fight? That seems the kind of thing that you'd do.
Yeah, true.
Instead of being a bookie. Okay.
Alright.
So, both of you use your natural magic, and essentially, it's going to be a good old fight. I'm not actually going to have you guys roll the fight.
Yeah.
But I will have this. Smith and Shadow, both of you, roll contesting d20s.
Okay.
Does it matter if I say that I'm giving mine a rock chainsaw?
No, but it's cool for flavour.
Nice.
And it's a stalemate.
Evenly matched! Blow for blow!
It's a really cool fight.
It's a really good fight.
Yeah, my plan was kind of like that one Terminator that's made out of liquid, except it's all very fluid rocks in
Yeah.
motion, and it keeps forming a
Is
chainsaw.
that the T1000?
T1000, yes it is.
Yeah.
The Rock 1000.
Rock 1000.
Named that because that's how many rocks are in there.
Oh, and Linus, by the way, make me a persuasion check, please. With advantage.
Yeah, easy.
It's a good spectacle what you've got going on right now.
16,
Aw.
okay. Nope, pretty good.
Right.
16's not bad. Also, actually, I've just realised something. Do you have proficiency?
Yeah, I do actually.
Never mind, that is already a 16. You've got
Yeah.
a minimum of 16 on that roll.
Ah, lovely.
Because you've got reliable talent now, remember?
Yeah, exactly. Mhm.
Nice.
Hey.
Which I think also should have affected a few of your rolls earlier, but you've been rolling pretty well today, I think. So.
Undeniable.
Yeah, apart from I wasted the nat 20 on a is Zariel drunk check.
Hee 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 hee.
But yeah, have me another contestant thing, though. You two. But yeah, Cav, you've got a lot of people. There's a lot of people betting on it. You're doing great announcement work. You're basically doing a play-by-play. As Ariel
Yeah.
snores under the table.
Ooh.
I'm not snoring. How
Go on,
dare
What's
give
going on?
us a play-by-play example.
Go on, Cav.
And he smashes him in the face with a right fist. Boom. Kick into the shin, and the other golem's down. But is he out? No, he's getting back up. What's going on? Over to my colleague Smith.
Smith's in like the middle of
Do
controlling
they go into
it, and
the
he...
do they usually go into the
colour commentating.
coaches middle fight?
I can't imagine a golem fight right now. Oh my god, he's on the top rope.
Like you go over
What
to Smith.
clothesline?
If you go over to Smith, Smith would just do like the analysis on like the weapons and armor of the Golem.
One of your other heads is talking, is it?
Yeah. The little Smith on Smith's butt.
Oh my god, like the pod racing commentator.
Yeah. Now, Smith, roll me a flat D20 again.
Ah, yes, the only good bit of Star Wars.
Ouch. I do not endorse this comment. There are many good parts. Smith also barely
Sorry,
wins.
that's just pod racing.
Barely beats you.
Yep.
They were literally on their last legs.
Okay, yep, it was down to the wire. It's a long, like, hour and a half fight. But eventually, the Rock Golem manages to just cleave through the Shadow Golem. And the Shadow Golem doesn't reform this time. There's a big cheer from about half the audience, and oh, damn it! From the other half. Okay, I'm going to actually roll a few things. How many patrons were there, and how many bet?
I like to imagine that like when he was doing his play-by-play, the Rock Golem got knocked down and spat out some rocks when he got up.
Okay. That's how many. Okay, so you end up making money from this. Apparently the Shadow was the favourite, or at least someone was stupid to bet a shit ton on the Shadow. So Linus, roll me 6d100.
6d100.
Yep.
To be fair, the Shadow looks way cooler than a pile of amorphous rock.
You make 266 gold from bets.
Ah, alright, I'll get some drinks for everyone.
Yeah!
That's pocket change for me. Let's go, boys!
There's a lot of cheers.
Can you pick
around.
up my tab too? Because I passed out.
No, you're passed out, so I'm definitely not going to pay for anything. You won't find out until the morning. Yeah, alright, I guess I will. I'll pay that as well.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. Oh,
Why not?
thanks.
Yeah, you buy a bunch of people around and drinks, and it's a good old time.
Can someone just funnel some into my mouth?
You're gonna die. You're gonna die if you do that.
I don't want to live
literally-
anymore.
No,
I
no, no,
killed
do it.
someone.
We have to do it, and then she has to make a constitution save to see if she gets knocked unconscious or not.
She's already unconscious.
I'm already
Oh, alright.
unconscious.
It's called waterboarding.
It felt like a while that she hadn't been knocked unconscious.
Can someone wake me up so I can carry on?
Carry
No.
on.
Come on, guys.
Basically,
this point-
this is the thing. Linus is basically going to be paying for drinks. You guys are going to go to bed and have a long rest.
Medicine check. Make sure they're not dead.
Zariel, make me a constitution check.
Oh dear.
We're waterboarding her, yeah?
Constitution. Wait, is this a saving throw? Or
Just a
just
check. Just a check. 17, okay. You're not dying.
Haha.
Trash,
Because I lay down in that special position that you have to lay down in.
The recovery.
That one. That's the one.
The special position.
Trashrack, are you trying to wake her up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Zariel, you wake up, still
Hooray.
drunk, beyond
Yay.
imagining. You can barely speak.
I hate those days.
Yeah, it's terrible. You're like you're about 6 full bottles of booze in. Like,
How
I'm
am I
talking
not
about like
dead?
whiskey level.
The ale
I
is
love it. Yeah. How am I not dead?
Geddon.
Nice.
You're level
You
11.
should go to bed.
Is this like how, like Thor can drink puny human beer because it ain't got shit on like actual god
Pretty
beer?
much, kind of. Well, this is not quite like that, but it's more. You're level 11, so it take quite a lot of heavy drinks to actually put you out for that long. This is enough.
I'm a god.
You're very foul, but you are like out of it. Remember, you had to be woken up, so you're very out of it at the moment.
Yeah.
But
that's
you're not
fair.
dead.
Nice.
So yeah. You carry on, have a grand old time. Linus, by the way,
Hooray.
cut out like 100 gold for the pick up Zara's tab. And
Ah,
everyone
that's
else.
nothing.
Exactly.
We're having a good time. Who
Yeah,
cares?
you're having a grand.
I've got
old-
too much money in my pocket.
You do.
In my magical pocket that doesn't weigh me down.
Wow, this guy.
Hmm.
Okay. And you all go to bed quite happily. Now then. You all wake up. Everybody who drank anything, roll me a Constitution saving throw. Zaria, roll me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, fuck off. What the hell?
See if she falls
Drunk
down immediately.
so much. Anyway,
Smith's fine.
Smith probably didn't even get drunk last night.
Possibly not.
Oh, shit.
Eesh, not good.
Oh,
Where are you in real life? Oh.
Natural 20 and
You wake up and you're like,
natural
I'm fine, and then it's like 2 minutes later, I'm dead.
Okay, everyone else. Linus, you definitely drank last night. Roll at me.
Yeah. Oh, okay, alright.
She got the natural.
I know, I saw.
Fine.
You're alright though.
So bad.
Trash Wreck, would you have drunk?
No.
I'm drinking for 2 though, aren't I? So I get a bonus.
What, are you pregnant?
Yeah,
He's pregnant with a life
pregnant
blob.
with my symbiote.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Trash Wreck, you're fine. Smith, you wake up fresh as a daisy. You don't get hangovers.
Well, he's
Um,
immune to everything.
Linus, you feel a little under the weather, but you're fine.
Yeah.
Like you feel a little dehydrated. Like you've got that very
Slightly
mild,
delicate.
like that slightly delicate, but you're not too bad.
Yeah.
Zariel.
Bagels will sort me out.
You have
Hmm.
one of the most killer hangovers you have ever received. It feels like someone hit you over the head with a sledgehammer. You
I'm not fucking surprised.
feel awful. You can barely remember anything that happened yesterday. Outright. Not even yesterday evening, yesterday. The entire
Oh, so I
day.
don't remember the dead guy. Oh, nice. Cheaper than therapy.
That's where alcoholism comes from.
Don't drink responsibly, kids. I do not endorse this. As the person that actually does drink.
I can't believe that that's the name of this video when it uploads.
Cheaper than therapy. That's how alcoholism starts.
Oh.
But yes, so you guys get up. I'll end it when you're actually leaving the city. How about that? So you guys, do you all go out to get bagels? Zariel is
Sounds like a plan.
real rough looking this morning.
I need a bagel.
She's pale. She's like staggering. She's got like massive bags under her eyes. Her eyes are bloodshot. She looks awful.
I need a bagel.
Okay,
Bagel.
bagel.
Yes.
Why not? Let's try your bagel that you're raving about.
Or maybe I'll get another special thing from it.
We'll go get no bagels.
Okay, so you get around the bagels for a lot of you.
I'm mostly just here for the coffee. I'm not going to abuse the everything bagel.
I was wondering if you were going to. I'm gonna be honest.
No.
Okay, so that
Uh-oh.
would be.
Smith's like not the type of person who would, if they had the choice, would have the same breakfast 2 days in a row.
I can see that. What are you actually ordering? 'Cause I'm assuming you're ordering some food.
But you said they had like crepes and stuff
They
as
did
well.
have crepes, yes.
I'll ask their recommendation. Like, what do you recommend I get? Like,
Wait, what did you say they have?
Crepes.
uh,
You know, like
Crepes.
the pancake ice cream.
Do they have,
things?
yeah. Do they have Bloods too?
Blood?
Bad joke.
It is a bad joke. It's
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even
I
understand.
don't get that one, yeah.
Crips
and Bloods.
Yeah, Bloods. Yeah.
Nope, still don't get it.
That's so what? Crepes and blood. That's stupid, Cav.
Yeah. Wow.
Gotta be honest,
Take that away.
still don't get it. Tell me
Alright,
afterwards.
don't
Tell me
worry.
afterwards. But yeah,
Isn't that like the
Let's not talk about this now, Ariel.
Okay.
okay, so
We don't know anything about gangs.
who
Anyway.
is
Yeah.
eating?
Yo.
I want a bagel.
Everyone.
Okay. Zariel, are you getting almost everything bagel again?
Yeah, almost everything bagel.
So that is... And are you getting all coffees apart from Shadow Elf?
Yeah. That's the bagel.
Oh, you get a bagel. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it has to be really strong to cure.
You can get an
you know,
espresso. You can totally get an espresso here.
a triple espresso.
Okay. That's 3 gold for
gold.
that coffee.
Can someone pay for me?
I'll
Can
pay-
someone
I'll
pay
pay
for me? I'm miserable.
Oh, get bagels,
I'll
everyone.
pay for trashes.
9, 10,
I'll pay for Dixie's and mine.
13.
Listen, I'll just buy everyone bagels, alright, guys? It's fine. I made
already
some
paid
on
for
the spot
trash.
yesterday.
Okay. Call it like 40 gold for the lot. Because I can't be asked to maths any further.
Well, I've just spent like 10. So
I've spent 10 for trashes. And mine.
Linus, you just
Fine.
knock off 20 and it would be
I'm not
easy.
paying for anyone then.
Yeah,
Screw you
apparently
all.
not. They're like offering, and everyone's like, no.
Nah, well, we
no."
got it. We got it.
Alright,
So,
that's cool.
Wood. Smith, you're getting a crepe, right?
I'm getting whatever like they recommend,
Oh, what are
other
they
than
gonna
an Everton bagel.
What are they recommending?
You know.
They are going to recommend you a crepe.
Yeah.
Ooh,
that was pretty fun.
you got a 20. You got a fun one. Okay.
Yes.
So everybody, roll me a d4, please. Apart from you, Smith. Roll me a d6.
It's okay.
Ooh, double 1.
Are you gonna roll for Dixie?
I will roll for Dixie, why not?
I did get buy her a bagel.
Yeah, no, she's got a d4. 2, okay. I need Linus and Zariel to please roll me d4s, please.
Hey.
D4s.
Wow.
2
You know
again.
I'm getting good when I'm better than Cav.
Linus got a 3, okay. Let's get these tables up again.
Oh.
Would everybody, apart from Smith, like to roll me a d100, please? Linus needs you to roll me a d100.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, we're all one for Dixie as well, actually.
1D100. 85.
45. Okay, so first of all, Shadow Elf with a 36. Roll that one again. That one doesn't apply to you.
Okay.
95. Okay. You have an inbuilt range attack now, apparently.
And Bill Rich.
Apparently, it uses your unarmed attack modifier. It does d4 damage of piercing and has a range of 10 feet.
You can just literally throw hands.
You can basically small little metal pellets that you can fire at surprising velocity out of your wrists.
Wait, metal pellet? What
Yeah.
metal?
Zinc. Let's go with.
Aw.
Zinc. Zinc magnetic.
Zinc's really soft.
Yeah, it's a d4 damage.
Mm.
It's like firing sugar cubes at people. It hurt, but 46 from Zariel. On which table was it? You got the 2. Hey, Zariel, do you have proficiency in history?
I might. Yes, I do. I've got a number 5 next to it.
You now have expertise in history.
Cool. How do I change and do stuff to that?
Go into the little cogwheel.
Where?
On the top right of your character sheet, there'll be a little cogwheel.
Yes.
Not the very top right, like slightly lower down where it'll have like your spells and things, right? You see there's those buttons?
Yes.
There's a cogwheel
Yes.
to the side of them. Go down to the
Yes.
bottom centre, it'll have your skills. Next to history, it should say normal. Click that and then change it to expertise.
Expertise. Yes.
There you go.
And you know your history now.
Yes, it's
I
very
do.
Good. Very good history. Trash wreck. On which table was trash wreck on? The 1. So it's this table.
I don't know how to save this now.
Oh no! Trash
You
Rack, you
just
got.
need to leave it. Click core again, and you should be fine.
Yeah.
And that'll save it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no. Trash Rack,
Oh,
this is a
God,
bad
I
one.
got a bad thing.
You did, I'm sorry.
Oh.
So, you don't take any damage from this, just as a heads up.
Oh, we had a long rest as well.
Yeah.
Got about
Yeah.
that. There we go.
Your feet explode
What?
and reconstruct themselves in a weirdly different pattern. Your speed decreases by 10 feet. Permanently.
Oh no!
I am sorry.
Oh, this is the worst.
It's a
bagel
bad one,
place
I'm very
ever.
sorry. The bagel
It's
tasted
fine.
really good.
We
Okay.
can repair your feet. We just have to deassemble and reassemble them in the
Oh,
right
God, yeah.
order.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm gonna rage. I'm pissed off.
Ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna start smashing the place. Going, this is the worst bagel shop I've ever been in.
Oh, you're actually punching at the bagel shop? Okay, give me a minute.
I know. No, I know.
Cav, you got an 85.
I mean, I feel like you could get your money back for that.
Your feet explode. Oh! What the fuck? Right, Linus, roll me a
Yeah.
D3.
Oh dear.
This is to see how many extra nipples you got.
2. You grow horns.
Yeah! Why do I just keep getting cooler and cooler?
You grow. You actually roll me a D4 again.
Oh, fuck you.
No, you get the horns. It's how many you get.
Oh God.
You gain 3 horns on top of your head. They can be any
Oh,
kind you
ew.
like, but they have to be horns.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna
god, you
have,
can have one.
I'm
Wait,
gonna have
and-
one in the middle,
I
and
know.
then 2 to the side.
Yep.
And soon I'm gonna get some facial tattoos that are like red and black, and we're gonna go from there.
And now, Linus,
Oh, for
you get
fuck's
a
sake.
Open the
natural.
Darth Maul.
You get a natural weapon attack.
Sick.
That is 1d6 plus.
Wait, you need me to write this down?
Yes.
One sec. Let me get into the items
Yeah.
channel.
You have a horn attack, basically now.
Sick.
It
Right.
does
Nice.
1d6.
It's a +1 magic weapon. 1d6 plus strength damage,
Yeah.
and it is a natural weapon.
Cool. So I'll never be disarmed.
Yes, essentially. You'll always have an option. Oh, it's piercing damage, by the way, as well, obviously.
Okay.
Okay. Dixie got a 45, which I
From
think...
my bagel.
Yeah, you got horns from your bagel.
Ah, these bagels are awesome.
Oh my god, Dixie got a hilarious one.
Except for when your feet explode.
Dixie starts glowing.
Oh?
She now... Someone else write this down. Dixie now sheds bright light in 30 feet area around herself.
Yeah.
She
She is slowly but surely becoming an angel of death.
Hey, that was my job.
Now then, Smith.
One sec.
Yep.
30-foot radius, was it?
30-foot radius bright light. No dim light, weirdly enough, for this one. It's just 30-foot bright light and nothing beyond it.
Yep. Alright, what am I having to do?
You're gonna get a big roll.
Yeah?
D10,000, please, buddy.
Oh, fuck.
From this amazingly nice crepe, actually. It's got weird loads of fruit in it.
I think that's enough zeros.
Yes, it is. 1,366.
I hope it's something good. Give me another dragon arm, please.
Oh, no. I don't like this one.
So it's not good for me then.
It would be good for you and terrible for someone else, so I don't like it.
I'm curious what it is.
He'd learn a damaging secret about one of you.
That is kind of
Oh,
boring.
you should do it anyway, because they're always fun.
They are, but
The issue is Smith
doesn't
is
really
not the
fit
type
it.
of person who would care.
it doesn't fit it either for what this is actually happening. So roll it again.
Oh, so you know, I think character backstories.
It would be, but
Bringing
it's
that to
it's
the
not one that
forefront.
works quite well for this particular thing. If we get it again on a 10,000, I'm fine with it. But this particular one is a different thing.
Also, Smith, believe it or not, is a master of staying in his own goddamn lane.
Okay. This is a very hilarious one. This is very funny actually with Smith. So, Smith, whenever you start bleeding,
Oh, okay.
which is mice, it immediately starts heading towards the nearest coastline, in a direct line.
Oh, holy hell.
So this is great for a few reasons. One, you're in the middle of a continent. You're in the middle of a supercontinent, which is thousands upon thousands of miles to the nearest coastline.
Yeah.
And second, your blood is mice. Which means there will be flying mice traversing.
He really is the plague bringer.
I don't have plague in my blood. My blood's very clean. Apart from that one bright blue poison spot on my body.
Yeah, which will kill you instantly, won't it? It'll kill someone else instantly. Kill something instantly.
DC 25 can't save, will just die. That's a point. Where is that spot right now?
I'll roll. Can't open my dice bag again. There we go. Oh! Middle of your forehead.
Oh.
I got a 20. Middle of your forehead.
Okay. Right in the middle of my forehead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Trash Rack, you punched the, bagel stand, right? With your arm? Steph?
Sorry, just had to do a laney thing.
Okay.
What we doing?
You punched the bagel stand?
Yes.
With your arm, specifically?
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a con save, DC 58.
Yeah. Also fail.
Don't think you
Yeah.
can pass, but you never know, you might 20 it.
You might crit. I believe.
No.
No, not even close.
Your arm breaks.
Damn.
Fantastic.
Just snap. Doesn't hurt, it just is completely useless, and you all hear a crunch.
Yo, what the hell's that made of?
Not the bagel?
No, the counter. I mean, I guess the bagel as well. I am curious.
Oh, there's plenty of things in it. The best one is
It is an everything bagel.
You want my feet? Are you broken me
Yeah, your arm snapped. Like, it's like about halfway down your forearm, it's just hanging. There's no
To be
pain
fair-
coming from it. It just broke.
You
It's the
kind of
nearest cleric.
me. I'm the
Smith.
nearest cleric.
Thanks. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to ask you for things anymore. Moves on.
It's fine. Your arm will be fine. I'm not doing anything with that. I'm just telling them it'll be fine. Oh.
For reference, by the way, Trash Rack, that arm is useless until a successful medicine check is passed on it to set the bone.
Yeah, I thought it'd be something like that. It's
Can
my
I
right
kick
arm,
it?
by the way.
You can try.
Medicine
Yeah.
kick.
It would
Medicine
fine.
kick.
I'm just going to snap the arm back or
Adrenaline
help him if he goes in for the kick before I can.
Okay, which of you actually has the higher medicine score?
I have a +7.
Linus?
What?
What's your medicine check?
My medicine is shit.
What is it, though?
It's 6. Oh, no, I've got proficiency now as well,
It's-
yeah.
6.
Sorry, one
Six
second.
is not rubbish.
It's 6,
at all.
minimum 16 as well, remember.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd
Right.
say
I'm one.
whichever one of you wants to take it, because there's actually pros and cons for both. Smith can get the higher total roll,
No, sorry.
but Linus will get a okay roll regardless. I'm not telling you the DC yet. So, Which of you wants to make it? Whichever one of you decides to make the check will be rolling at advantage.
Who's got better medicine?
He's got better
Have
by 1,
better
but you
medicine
can't
by
get lower
1.
than a 16.
Mm.
So
You
don't
want me
know
to
the
kick
DC.
off?
You don't know the DC though.
Well, I feel like it reasonably depends who's quicker on the draw. Because I will just walk up and snap her arm back into position and be like, it's fine, walk it off. But
Why can't you snap and I kick and it's like
That's what
Tag-
the assisted check is getting. That's why,
tag
you
team
get,
healing?
that's what the help action is.
that's why you're getting advantage. Is which one of you wants to make the roll?
All right, you're cool, Smith. We've done this before, killing people but never healing people. So
No, I'll do it. I never roll poorly on any, never. See? Great rolls.
You got one higher
17.
than his minimum.
Yeah. Great
Yeah,
roll.
it doesn't quite work.
We just break their arm further.
You can't break it further on the plus side, but yeah, it still doesn't hurt. It just doesn't stick.
Has anyone got glue?
No.
You glue my.
Well, I'm out of
Do
ideas.
they sell ice cream?
They do sell ice cream, yes.
I want an ice cream.
2 gold.
Listen, you. To be fair, you strange animal.
Are
You have no one to blame but yourself for any of this.
Are you sure that your feet exploding wasn't an allergic reaction?
Yeah, maybe you just have allergies to something that's in it.
Yeah, get a nice ice cream crepe.
I'm actually gonna have to check because this might be magical as well.
Hey,
Fucking hell!
I'm gonna ask for the crepe style loner if they have like. Is there any ingredients that like you could accidentally make your feet explode?
We've never had anyone's feet explode before yours, but the ice cream you just bought and took a bite out of, yeah, that's one of the ingredients that can do it.
Oh.
Roll,
What
How much was
roll
how
me
much
a
was
D-
ice cream?
2 gold.
2 gold. Alright.
Roll me a D. I rolled a natural 20 again, by the way, to see if it was magical or not, and I got.
Oh,
Roll me a
God.
D6. 5. Okay, roll me a D10,000.
Oh god.
8,730. Hilariously, a few of these are actually your feet could explode and become better. So, hilariously enough. 1,730. I'm gonna change how that one quite words. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna just change that one. Roll me a different one, Steph, because I don't think everyone within 50 feet of you mounts an attack upon the nearest castle is really good for this current situation.
In a castle. No.
In a castle. Was you and like
Well,
the bar, the
very-
bakery lady?
Pick
Let's
up
take
a-
over this place against these 10. All these guards.
500,000 trained soldiers. To be honest, they're trained
Oh.
soldiers and that work in this bar as well. So.
It's fine. I'd pick up the stall that just broke her hand and use it as a siege weapon.
Oh
Everyone
no!
ice cream.
Trash rack.
Yes.
Roll me a D12.
God.
This is very appropriate and very funny.
Please don't change my race.
It doesn't change your race. You sprout 6 tentacles from your waist. Your speed increases by 20 feet.
Okay.
They can be used
No.
as legs. You also gain the ability to grapple things with them.
Tell you what, though, that is a net increase.
Of 10 feet.
Yeah.
That's why I
Now
laughed
I
so
will scream. Now I scream.
Yeah. You like stand a couple of like inches taller with it.
What kind of mutant ice cream do you sell?
It's just ice cream.
I'm
Your
not-
ice cream does strange things.
We know. It made one person immortal.
Your what?
One person got made immortal. It was really weird.
You just sell this stuff?
Yeah. For 2 gold, I think, is more the important bit.
Like 2 gold a pop?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I admire the business model.
It gets people coming back.
Hey, why not? Let's play the roulette game. Why not? Let's see what worse could happen to me as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna give her 2 gold. Screw it.
Okay, buy it. You'll buy another ice cream. They're really nice ice creams. Roll me a
Mr.
d6, Bob.
Beacon!
Right.
I don't want this. No. This is meant to be Linus's
1.
thing. You take them.
I'm already undead.
Now you can
Okay.
hold more bins.
Roll me a 10,000, Bob.
Okay. How many zeros? Oh,
5.
fuck.
That was 6. That was 6-0.
Alright. Let's take the 6 off.
8,108. Yeah, you did 100,000, not
Yeah, it's alright.
8,180. Oh God! Is anyone here wearing chainmail?
No?
Do I have any chainmail?
No, I
I
don't.
don't think any of you have chainmail. None
Where-
of the guards are wearing chain. No, it's specifically chainmail. The next one would have been plate mail, which would have been very funny.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say there's one poor unfortunate adventurer walking nearby who suddenly gets lifted up in his chainmail and just clang is attached to a metal sign nearby.
Not quite immortality, but hey, it was worth the laugh.
He's
Can
now
you really
suspended like 20 feet off the ground to a metal sign.
Could you really become immortal if you're already dead?
Mm. I don't
The
know.
tentacle regrows. Also, they look like them. The tentacles, for hilarious nature, they look like they're made out of the ice cream you just ate.
So they're like
Ice
strawberry
cream
ice
tentacle.
cream tentacles.
Yes.
And you look ridiculous. I hate to be you right now.
Oh, also that metal knife that you just took out.
Mirror recently.
That metal knife you
Yeah.
just took out. It flies up in the air and just sticks to the chest of the adventurer in the chainmail. And he's like, "Let me down! Let me down!"
Take the arm
What's
off.
his armor made out of?
Not iron. Hilariously enough, but it's strongly
steel?
magnetic now.
You may need to take the arm off.
I can't.
Back.
It's a full hallmark. I can't get it off. Also, I'm hanging like 50 feet above the ground.
Alright, no. Don't worry. I got this. I got this.
You've got this.
Yeah. I'll climb up. You know. I know it's a strong magnet, but I can probably slide them down it to the floor, right?
Make me first an athletics check to do the climb correctly. Yeah, you're fine. Now make me a second athletics check to try and move him. You fail. He is stuck tight.
Would I be able to like stay up here with any level of ease?
Oh yeah, you can hang from him at least. He is very attached.
Right. In that case, do you think I could like hang up here for 10 minutes?
It'd be a couple of checks, but you could probably manage it.
You know,
You might
it's
never
not-
pull
mind.
it's
his
not-
legs off.
It's not. No, he's hanging from the chainmail. I'm assuming.
Let's see.
Yeah, but that doesn't resist the
Give
weight
me a
of Smith and
minute.
his tensile strength of his legs. I think he might rip them off.
He's not hanging from his legs. He's hanging from like his chest, like the guy's chest.
Hmm.
It's the tensile strength of the chainmail, not the guy. Look
I'm
at
just
it.
gonna
Good.
whisper, cut Zariel's hair.
What?
No.
Well, it might get him
Alright.
down, you know? Ideas?
Here's
What?
what I'm gonna do.
Can I
just gonna I'm gonna
wanna
enhance ability myself and just try and take him off again at advantage because
I'm
I
gonna
don't want to hang up there for 10 minutes.
Okay, roll me
s-
athletics with advantage.
I smack Linus, but not in the way
Hey!
to hurt him.
Damn! By the way, Smith, you actually won off of being able to make the check previously, but damn did you move that guy! You just really put your back into it now and heave! And yeah, the electromagnet, which is now his chainmail, detaches from it. You can feel like he's you like as you set him down, and you're still holding him. You can feel there's resistance, and he's trying to go back up to the side.
Yeah, God, I'm just gonna take his armor off him, Christ.
Okay, you basically roll me an attack roll. It's basically going to be to break the clasps.
An attack roll.
Basically, yeah.
Any attack roll. Huh?
Yeah.
Right, let me just
What?
wait, that should only be a 27 to be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, you manage to hit the clasps, and the entire suit of chainmail flies off the guy and just sticks to the side. And they are standing there in like normal Under Armour clothes, basically. So like,
Right.
The knife back.
yeah, the knife is stuck to the metal up there.
Oh man, you know what? It doesn't matter. I've still got another 2.
Okay.
Right. Well, you're not magnetic anymore. I hope that helps.
Yeah, thank you. Shit, I'm gonna have to buy a new suit of armor.
Yeah. Man, part of me is mad that it went back up there. I could have used a magnet that strong.
I want to go to a fabric shop.
Something, I don't know what, but something, certainly.
I kind of want it as well, because I paid 2 gold for it.
I mean,
We
and
could ask and take the sign.
I mean, to be fair, if it's an electromagnet, surely just like a burst of electricity would turn it off.
I can try. I'll climb up there and I'm gonna try and shock it.
Okay, roll me an attack roll. It hits. The electricity courses through it. Nothing happens.
Didn't work.
Well,
Detach the sign. We're taking the.
It's not our sign, says the person from the bakery. It's not ours.
Whose sign is it? I'll pay for it.
It's them across the street in that fabric
Oh.
shop.
Fabric shop.
You're right at the fabric shop. Nicely done, Jamie.
Thank you.
Nice little transition. Loved it.
You say,
The
hey, you're in the
fabric-
market district. I can see the fabric shop being next to it.
The fabric shop we go. Woo!
Okay. You open it up. There is a little goblin with glasses, little old lady goblin. It's like, welcome, welcome.
I'm buying your sign.
Excuse
Hello?
me. I want to talk to this person first. Hi.
Hello. She like stares up quizzically at the ghost that walked into the shop and bellowed, "I want to buy your sign."
Right. I need something that's gonna go with these hideous things around my waist.
Oh, the ice cream.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we have this nice as he goes through like a bunch of types of fabric. But yeah, they could go well. If you're not asking like magical armor type stuff, you can basically get what you want, essentially. If you'd like, there's a lot of options here.
Basically, the plan is I'm gonna make it almost like tassets and try and get it so it goes with the tentacles and it looks purposeful.
I get what you're going for, yeah. Yeah, you can buy some material that'd look good with it. You'd have to make a tailoring check later.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can get some fabric that'd look good with it.
And he wants to buy your sign.
Yes.
Yes, I know. Why do you want to buy my sign? Oh, by the way, that's 5 gold.
Okay.
How much for the
I'll
sign
owe
as well,
you.
considering I'm paying for this now as well?
The sign's...
How much to replace your sign?
The sign's not for sale. Why do you want to buy my sign?
You now have a sort of armor stuck to it because of ice cream. It's now a magnet. I'd like to buy it so you don't have the problem of that anymore.
Right, she passes
Doesn't
out.
make sense. Huh?
What?
She's an old lady. She just passed out in front of you.
Oh, crap. Beth!
We could
What?
get some magical fabrics instead.
You walk into the shop and there is a small old lady goblin with glasses who has just passed out on the floor in front of Trash
Wow,
Rack, who's
man.
holding a large amount of cloth, and the Shadow Elf, who looks like they usually do.
Man, what's with people here having a weak constitution?
She passed out because I told her exactly why I'm buying a sign, and apparently it was too much for her. What'd you say? We leave her 100 gold and then we'll call it even.
I mean, I'm not a business. Well, I am a businessman. You're the merchant.
I mean, how much does a sign cost?
I don't know.
Shadow
I'm-
Elf, roll me I'd say a mercantile check, what the fuck that would be. Like a history check? Let's go with history.
Roll mercantile
Hey!
acumen.
Oh, nice.
You know the exact cost of a nice metal sign like that one?
Hmm?
It would be
Roughly
about
30.
1,000 gold.
1,000 gold.
Yeah,
Hmm.
about
Oh. Okay.
Definitely need a magnet that strong if I want to make a railgun.
I'll leave 1,100 gold in there.
Okay.
I got the sign. I'll cover the sign and the fabric
that.
and
The 5 gold fabric and the 95 trauma cost.
And I wonder how the dude I dropped off at the hospital who fainted is doing.
Turns out he's dead. He was the
I, mean, I,
barber.
I guess I could go. Oh, that would be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Gets out of hospital and he's like, "Man, you wouldn't believe the day I had."
Thankfully, it's a different species, so you know it's not the same. But yeah, you put that down. Smith, roll me an athletics check.
Okay. It's not been an hour yet, so
Yep.
let's go.
Yeah, you can take the sign off. Fairly easily.
I mean, yeah.
So now then, you've got a sign.
Does anyone need the credit cards wiping?
What else would you like to do before we end? So I'm going to end with you guys leaving the city, essentially. So
I think we
That's-
only needed to buy food for the thing, so how much is food gonna cost us for
food's going to run you for until you want to
rations
get to
and
the next area you know about. Cost you like 100 gold for the lot. That's restocking like all animal food because I imagine you want to get more so you don't run out. Now that you're feeding 2
Yeah.
herbivores and enough meat for the griff.
I'll draw that. I'll do it.
Yep.
There.
So you go to the basically the stable captain. She nods to you and goes, "Right, bring them out." And the Auroch, for Shadow, if you'd recognise a Griff and a Gruul. Same with Linus, like you, but you both definitely would recognise them. Rest of you, well, obviously Smith does because naturally. The rest of you is like, it's a moose, horse, ape, and a bird, horse, deer. These are weird. You've seen him before, Shadow Elf.
You said
Yeah.
the hippogriff likes you?
It's a griff, not a hippogriff.
It's a griff. There's no hippo in there.
Griff.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Was the griff boy or girl griff?
The griff was a male.
was male. I need to come up with another
The
name.
Griff was a male, the Gruul was a female.
Grip's the weird, like, horse one, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm
But
calling
hen-
it Horus.
Horace! We had a magpie called Horace for a while, actually. And yeah. So you guys, it's the elf nods to you, to Smith specifically,
Yep.
wanders off, and you guys can take the cut.
Shall we leave before any more madness ensues?
I mean, probably, but I have the feeling that the problem is us. So
I'm starting to get that impression too.
it's a Griff and what's the other one called?
Gruul.
A Gruul.
What is with Ocelot and extra limbs?
I don't know.
No.
Maybe the universe has a bit of sense of irony in that we keep asking for a hand.
You ask for a hand, you get an arm. You lost a pair of feet, you get 6 new legs.
And what do you want to call this lovely lady? This Congat?
Conget.
Yeah, you gave it a name.
Conget.
Oh, that's a terrible name.
Oh,
I don't know.
I was expecting Smith to go, you know what? Conget's not that bad a name, after hearing Sparkle's fucking rubbish.
I mean, it's better than that. I mean, but Griff's named Horus now.
why don't you ask it? What's your name?
I can
Yeah.
try, but I don't know if it's a beast or not. That's
Yeah,
in its name and bestial.
I don't
Whatever.
speak its language.
It grunts.
Maybe its name is Grunt.
Apparently, it's not
You know what?
animal enough.
Dixie, you're part of this group. What name ideas that you have? Got to keep you involved in this plot.
Sparkles.
We're not calling it Sparkle.
Give me a second.
Someone's looking at a name generator.
Yes, I am. I'm done.
Oh. If we get enough metal, I
Oh,
can
the
make
class-
armor for these
The
things.
classic, by the way, 4 types of thing to name on a normal name generator. Human, zombie, vampire, witch, wizard.
Of course.
Because they're the classics.
6. Okay. I have to fight my heart's instinct to call it something like Scringongulus.
Okay.
I'm very bad at names because that's all that ever comes to mind is things I would name a goblin.
Oh dear.
Grouples.
Mabel is what I got on the name generator.
Sure.
Mabel.
Horus and Mabel.
I like the name Mabel, actually.
Mabel's a much better name than Horus.
You're doing Mabel. You've got to have Mabel and Dipper.
I don't know.
That's
Fine.
I don't.
my favourite cartoon series.
Oh, fair.
Fine.
I quite like Horus.
Oh,
honestly.
I know what you're on about.
Griff's no longer named Horus, which it's called Dipper.
Oh god.
Uh,
Please
Gravity
don't sue me.
Falls.
Oh, it's Gravity Falls. Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna sue
Gravity
you
Falls
for
is pretty
that
great,
name.
though.
Fair enough. So, you guys, surprisingly uninterrupted, actually make it back to the checkpoint at the front of the town. You get, like, waved through by the person. And we're going to end it there. That was a session that went
Up
An
and
hour and
down
15
left
minutes
and
over.
right and over and under and all around.
That session had
everything.
everything, yeah.
But yeah,
I
that's...
just wanted to call it Horus because it was a little bit off of horse.
Yeah, I thought it was. I like the name Horrors, honestly. But yeah, that's all I got
Fucking
time
looks
for
to-
today. I think Zara and Cab are dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we got time for today. Do tune in. Well, I'm going to be back on Monday. But the next Geddon episode currently is going to be in 2 weeks. And then we're going to have another massive break, I believe, unfortunately.
Yeah.
The next episode is on the 13th.
13th.
And the one after that, 3 of us are away. So.
Oh, dang.
Yep.
It's
So,
fine.
yeah.
He's going to give me the keys to his channel to stream something completely unrelated.
No.
You can just,
No.
send in a hover. You can just send a drone to LARP and watch us actually do
Yeah,
what we
you
do.
just stream LARP. But yes, thank you guys very much for playing. You guys were awesome this session. I'm actually particularly proud of Cav and Zara. You guys actually did some really good character stuff this session. So I expect it from the other 3 because I'm used to them. But you guys did fantastically. So would like to make a note of that. So in any case, I think Zara Cav are actually gone. Thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic evening, episode. Whenever you keep playing mini games, keep being awesome. You guys are the best on this Twitch. I will see you guys on Monday. Good night!
Have a great time.